That was my bad.
This is Casey Wu, take one. Mark?
I was told that I can just be my authentic self.
You
Chris.
didn't swap?
Oh, I did.
I don't want to be in front of a camera.
But apparently
There's
they
so
were
much
not
to
far,
do and so
far
much
enough
fun to be
apart.
had when you play Halo.
And somehow...
That
Little
I
combustion.
feel like I never run out of things to do.
I love intricate stories that take place across lots of different worlds.
No,
lots
I'm
of
fine with
meaningful
blaming a
characters.
mage.
What made Halo successful at the beginning? What is the legacy of Halo?
Atsy is not answering me.
And what's the craft of making Halo games? And how do we set our studio up best
Might have had
to go deliver on that?
We knew
Yeah,
we
but
had to
well-
change
he's
in
online
order
in
to
Discord
take us
now,
into the future.
When I first heard about Halo moving on Unreal Engine, my first thought was,
I mean, I'm going to say this. Thank God they're doing something. It's obvious 343 had no idea what they were doing.
So well.
Like, I am in shock that Xbox didn't completely gut that studio.
Tips on
like,
PI?
over 5 years
You're
ago.
rogue.
Like
And?
you have Halo
Good for
4, that
He's
was
a
like,
mage.
generally like very badly received. Halo 5, nobody cared about. Halo Infinite.
Okay,
like,
and
how
actually
you
move
make pretty
him,
bad products like that,
move him
nothing
away when
happens.
the shield
This is
about to
way
happen.
overdue.
Yeah, sure.
And we had people
It's gonna
die
be a really
too
hard secret to
because
keep.
people didn't swap,
I
so
think
make sure you
fans
swap when the
are
shield is
going
up.
to be excited about the future of Halo because of the possibilities that are afforded
We're
us
still
by
resting
using
for-
Unreal.
Before, we really had to split our focus in thinking about building an engine, supporting it, being really kind of a tech company and a studio at the same time. Since we've made the change to shift to UE, we can bring Halo forward
he
in
writes
ways
1
that
minute.
people have never seen before while still being true to what Halo is.
The Foundry project was an effort to show ourselves how far we can
Yep.
push things using Unreal 5.
New studio
Okay.
art director Chris.
Magma is
came to
next, we're
me
gonna
and
break
said,
the
"Yeah, I
shield
have
and we
this
use the
crazy
same
idea."
cooldowns as
He
before.
said,
Tacit,
hey, there's this
Paxstock,
thing called
Caver,
Project
and
Foundry
Flash
that I
it
want to do.
on the shield.
Let's make it happen.
Foundry specifically
You can
is
move Electron away,
based
swap to
around
Magma,
the same
remove pets.
concept of the Foundry in
Elemental
Halo
is fine,
lore.
you can
It's
keep
the
it.
place where Halo rings are born.
Okay. So this is the game. It's Unreal 5.
It's not a game.
So Arcana
it's
turn
a
is next, make
research
sure they're not
project
stacked
for
for
our
the-
studio, so we can
when they
prepare
blows up.
ourselves for the next
Move away
steps
from him,
of making
just in
Halo
case.
games.
So we're not swapping to Arcana turn and
if
don't
you want
stack
me
them
to
up.
just pause
Just
and
keep
look
him
at
close,
this,
but
like,
not.
this looks
I
really
mean,
good.
yeah, this is fine.
But Halo
Keep
Infinite
hitting Magma
looked
turn
just
and come
as
close
good
to
as
him.
the other one. Like, I mean, I can
After
go and
this
look at
AoE, we
Halo
pop
Infinite.
CDs.
I mean, this
You
is
can
just
use
like
defensive as
every
well.
game has this.
Use them now.
Shield
I mean, I've seen tech
generator.
demos like
Stop
this
attack.
for
Good.
Unreal
Target
5
You can
for
now go
years
on
now.
Arcana turn. Make sure we kick.
I hear it's loud.
My live.
That's cool.
We're swapping to Toxitron now.
The original Halo franchise
Generator.
was a graphic showcase. It was
Sure we're
best in
killing
class.
ads soon?
That's what Halo was when it first
Shield.
was released, and that's what Halo needs.
That's actually true.
Red City
I don't think
Dispel
people
Mages.
realize like how good
Ads.
Halo's
And please
graphics
kick,
were
kick,
whenever it
kick.
first came out. Like Halo released in
Overcharged.
2001.
So we're
The
charging away.
graphics were totally fucking next level. They were insane.
I rescued it too fast.
Generator. Electron.
Let me see this. Does this look good?
I'm dead as well.
Yeah, I think
Swap
this
to
looks good.
Electrons, right? So tank
Shield
everything.
Looks
Stop
alright.
attack.
Yeah,
Okay.
sure.
Ads.
So once Project
the
Foundry had
ads.
been approved, we took the entire creative team and we ideated on 3 locations, something old, something new, and something really alien.
We had
Yeah,
the
go
Pacific
again,
Northwest,
just
which
go
is
out if you have
traditional
aggro.
Halo biome.
Electron.
We were
Yeah,
trying
sure.
to shove as much foliage in there as humanly possible to make it really
Shield
feel
bubble.
like you're on a hike in the, Cascades.
Got hit
The
by
Cold
Arcane
Lands,
and
which was the second biome that we took on, it was
Okay.
more of a technical showcase where we could play with shaders, we could play with deformable landscapes and terrains.
Yeah, that looks
Unreal
nice.
affords us more opportunity than we've ever had in the past.
On the surface, it might just look all like snow, but how many layers of things combine to really give that
So many people
winter
dying
look?
to this kicking.
And then our third
Missing
biome was the
kicks.
Blightlands, which is any
It's
land
like the flood.
that's been
Yeah.
completely taken over by the flood.
I wanted to give our team the opportunity to really express an alien world, a really alien world.
Try
taking
to
something
always
way
use
further
focus
than
on.
they may
Oh,
have
it's
actually
fine.
done in
I mean, you were
previous
solos, yeah.
Halo
You
games.
need someone to
What's
help you as
impressed
well.
me about watching
It should be
the
the
Can reach
tank
back.
who's tanking,
Unreal is
basically.
how beautiful
No, no.
everything looks, how incredible.
I mean, I would say this definitely.
If anything, I would just go on Elisham, but
Because you remember, like, they had this exact structure in
Be
like the
annoying
first Halo
for the
missions
loot.
in Halo do feel like
I think
this
it's a good
looks
thing
the
we
way
died
it
because I
looked
went
in
in
my
with a
mind
broken weapon.
when I looked at it whenever I was 11.
Ah,
Does that
Jesus
make sense,
Christ.
right?
That's
So,
why
Aye,
we
like,
aye,
removed it
aye.
in the beginning. I was just wondering why the
like,
fuck is a
in your
warrior
mind
standing
then,
around there
like,
not
you
doing
saw
nothing?
it,
Yeah,
this
I was
looks
like,
very
okay,
good.
something needs to
I
be
mean, I would
fucked
say
here.
also,
But yeah, it was
I
just
thought Halo
broken
Infinite
weapon.
also looks pretty
Skilling
good.
up unarmed.
So I think that really they're talking about this from a perspective like, for me as a player, I feel like it's not that big of a deal.
Arcanatron.
But I think that as a
Yay.
studio, it probably means a lot
We're
more
just
to them because
we're staying in the
Unreal
puddle
probably
when
is
it
much more
explodes. Demo, you
versatile
will
than
use
what the
aim,
engine they were
C,
using
and
before was.
Parasha, you can use your rally, and we should be
The
fine.
environments look. I don't think we've seen anything quite
So
like
just
this
stay in the first
Repair.
one.
before.
Fortunately, we have a studio that's really passionate about Halo, about the look
And
and
still
feel,
test the
and,
packs,
I think
okay,
there's a lot
one
of hunger
flash,
to
you save
really
it for
collaborate,
Magma
to
Shield.
move forward together.
Unreal
Foundry
5
was
makes
an
it easier
initiative
port.
that touched on every
Yeah,
part
well,
of
I think also Unreal 5 is very good at it's very good at rendering complex
The last
things
on pull, I guess.
without
Yeah.
making it massively demanding on a CPU or like on like a console or a computer, right? Basically, that's huge. That's insane because that's been the real weak spot, right?
the creative process. Everything from
Yeah, it's good
concept art,
optimization. Exactly.
VFX,
We just stay in this
vehicles,
one
and weapons
and
to make
overcharge
future games
when
of
it's
Halo.
happening.
Creating an
This is
asset,
now
taking this
MC
design,
and rally.
Now we can really
That
dig
looks really
into
good.
material foundations.
Magnetron.
What is it actually made of? How is it physically
Good.
accurate to the world?
Shield
Now
Can
we
swap
get
to
take
Magmatron
all
now.
the wonderful
Generator.
legacy assets that we have, bring them to life,
Shield.
and bring them to
Incineration.
today's standards.
So spell steals, cross
that
kicks,
looks
please. Rest Parasha.
We are
Do
really
cross
excited
kicks.
to be
If
not
any you
just
can do
working
next.
on multiple projects, but also expanding our
And then
studio.
Krita can
As
do
a
the one
lifelong
after.
Halo player, I think the game's only going to get better when we get those
Probably not
new
all you can.
Generator.
perspectives
Toxitron.
and
Keep
people
hitting
bringing
Magmatron
their
and come close to him.
expertise and passion
With the
for the Halo
stats.
franchise.
Shield
We
soon.
are looking for new talent.
Uh,
as the projects that we're working on kind of
Come close to the boss. After this, we're gonna
further
use.
development
Oh,
cycles.
this
It
overcharging.
is
Move
great to be
away.
part of a
Don't
team
hit
that's winning
the
because you can kind
Magmatron.
of see that
Ads.
force
Shield.
multiplied as
A
people
bad
come
position
in
here.
and take on challenges and you can do more.
Targeting.
Yeah.
Imagine a place where you have the commitment that this is what we want to do,
It's
Halo
kind of
games,
rough with one thing.
and create those experiences. And you can
Yeah, just
express
go again.
your
Electron.
talent, your creativity, and your
With that
professional
kicks today.
ambitions in that place.
We're looking for designers, we're looking for artists, we're
Canatron
looking
must
for
have been in puddle.
engineers.
It feels like a
130k.
new beginning for the studio in a lot of ways, and I think that's
There
pretty
shouldn't
rare.
come any through.
I'll
No,
believe
it was
when I see
melee
it.
attack.
Yeah.
Fist.
That's my opinion. This sounds
That Knutta
really
died
good,
to at least.
Yeah, that's was 70k.
but like
rough.
a few stills that look pretty good, that's not going to be enough.
No, 70 is nothing. It's the other
The
one.
70 was the last
And
one,
I
yeah,
think
the
we arrived now at
125
the point where
cake.
you see the
Auto
beginnings
attacks
of people
twice.
Yeah.
start to believe in the process.
There's so much momentum that we have.
Gone
right
with
now,
the wind.
focus and clarity on not just what we're building, but why we're building.
Magma
and
first. So
kind
this
of
we're gonna
next
break the
phase
shield
of
as
Halo.
before.
The worlds that we're building, the stories that we're going after.
The potential at Halo right now is huge.
Halo Infinite was the last remnants of how we made Halo games in the past. That was our recipe. And what we're doing right now, we're changing that recipe.
Five, four,
So they're making a
3,
whole new studio
2,
for this too.
1.
Oh yeah, I guess this is Halo Studios. There you go. I mean, my
When do we
opinion is
lost?
about goddamn
Now,
time.
please.
I mean, Halo
Sorry.
used to be what would sell Xbox.
Okay.
I mean, that was it. It was Halo and Gears of War. Those are like the two biggest IPs, and so I'm really glad to see them bringing this back.
Encased. Move away
But
from him.
in my opinion, I think also like isn't this like 80, probably 90, 70% somewhere
Arcanotron.
around there, probably over 50.
Keep hitting Magmatron, but put on focus.
That's being
Arcanotron.
rebranded.
Shield soon.
Like that's my understanding.
And get
of it.
close so you can be in
So
the berry
what I'm
after this
saying
area.
is I can be very hopeful, like, oh yeah, I hope this is
We'll
really
see
good.
this.
But
No?
at the same
Generate
time,
shield.
this is going to be primarily. Let me see if I can pull up the rest of this.
Targeting.
And this is
It
all.
was in the
I
in the
saw
puddle.
all this, right? Yeah. Like,
Let's go out
let me see if I can
and
figure
go
out
again.
the rest of it and get through this. I think that, yeah, there we go.
Made it.
343 Industries is now called Halo Studios.
I
The
didn't see
studio's
it.
now in a
Okay, that
growing
one was
state
the second
again,
one.
multiple new Halo projects are in the
I saw
works.
it too late.
I wonder if they'd hire remote
Let's make sure we
talent,
don't stack
hire
them.
a
If you
bunch of
see,
people,
if
fire a bunch of
SMF, you
people,
see,
hire
we
a
have.
bunch of people again.
That's the next one.
That's
I mean,
something
now it
they
can
gotta
be
do.
something
I mean,
else, but
at the end of the day,
if you see the Arcane
if
one, let's
you
make sure
have
they're not
like such
stacked.
a massive IP like Halo,
Yes, I'm
and
pretty
they
sure
haven't
this
been
one,
able to
yeah,
deliver on
170k.
having that
That's
IP meet the
with a barrier.
expectations of the players, it's very clear that Halo, like if you go back and you think about like Call of Duty is still popular. A lot of people still like Call of Duty. And I think that you see Valorant still doing well, Counter-Strike is still doing well. So many of these old games are actually still performing quite well. But Halo is just, let me see if I can look it up. How many people are watching Halo? Like there's like other channels that come up before the section even. It has 300 viewers. So I'm just not really seeing this go anywhere.
You know, guys, this bus has turned out to be the hardest bus for us lately.
COD is slowly dying. I don't think COD is dying. But
seems like, yes.
What I'm saying is that
kind of
a
funny
lot of
because
these
it's been
games and everything,
every week.
Yeah,
Halo,
right.
I think has had the biggest fall off of any of the games. Because I think you could say with Gears of War, like they haven't really made a lot of Gears of War games, right? Like it's been many years, whereas Halo has continuously tried to like make new games and they just haven't been able to succeed in the market.
5,
And
4,
Halo
3,
used to be the game.
2,
I bought
1.
an Xbox to play Halo. I bought an Xbox 360 to play Halo 3. Like that was it. That's why I bought an Xbox. Sorry, Gears player here. They killed Gears. They might have killed Gears, but I think that it's better that it's dead rather than it's a reanimated corpse running around as if it's the actual game. And I think that that's what happened with Halo, is that they don't really know where to take Halo, and they don't know how to like evolve the franchise in a way that makes sense.
So to Magmatron.
Compared to Halo? Yeah, exactly. Why did you skip my video on
is the next one.
No, I haven't skipped it. I just haven't gotten to it. I'm gonna watch it. I have it right here. Where is it?
Incineration.
This one. Yeah, I'm gonna watch it. Don't worry about it. I will watch your video. I'm sorry. Remind me if I.
We're just gonna break the shield as before, because it's Toxi, so it's. But you can move him a little bit away, Toxitron. So we have the bad spawning somewhere. Good.
Anyway,
make sure you don't AFK if they're on you.
Was there for the
We'll
Roost,
keep
my dad?
hitting
Yeah,
Magmatron.
Gears hit better
Can
on an
keep him a
emotional
little bit
level.
close, but not on
Only
top of
ODST
us.
and Reach came close.
After AoE, we use CDs.
I
So
loved
after
the
this,
Halo campaigns. I thought they were amazing. I think Halo 3 campaign was so fucking
use
good.
them now.
Halo 2 campaign was good. Halo
Kill the
1
ads now.
campaign was like
Watch
kind of
pack
hit and
stock.
miss for me. Like some of the missions I loved, like the Truth and Reconciliation mission, where like you start
Move
on
from
a beach,
poison
I
bombs,
think.
heal pack
Oh
stock.
my god, it's so good. Other ones, yeah, you know,
Can
half
rest
and half,
bam.
right? But overall,
Swap to Arcanotron.
you know, I'll go back and just
Make
talk
sure we
about this,
kick.
right?
Shield soon. Shield.
As I said, I'll believe it when I see it. This sounds very good, but renaming the studio to Halo
Kill the
Studios
ads.
and then saying that you're using a new graphics engine, that doesn't really fix the problem that I think the game has.
Overcharged.
You know?
Overcharging. Move
yeah.
away.
I worked at 343. The problem is leadership and Microsoft's
Electron.
contracting system. It's a mess. Likely nothing will change from this, just an engine swap. Yeah, and I think
You
that,
need to
like,
tank everything
engines,
sooner.
I don't really care a lot about using an engine. Like there's games
don't
that
have
work really
AWS.
well on Unity, like Valheim, for
Shield.
example. Games that work really well on Unreal, like Black Myth
Swap
Wukong.
to Electron.
And there's
If you
games
haven't,
that
please
work
spell
on
still.
proprietary engines as well, like the Star engine with Star Citizen, or like Cyberpunk with the CD Projekt Red engine. I forgot what the name of it is.
Yeah, I'm out
so
of mana
I
now. I
think
can't
it really
keep
just
spelling
depends
it.
on what
That's
you're
fine, sir.
developing, and you know, that's what really matters more than anything.
Move
So,
from the puddle,
Breath
Zimmer.
of the Wild.
Just
Yeah,
move
I
away.
don't know about Breath of the
Don't
Wild.
care
I don't
about the
know what it
melees.
runs on.
Shield soon.
It's up to
Microsoft
Magmatron.
is very safe.
Don't
Yeah,
hit
I
Electron,
think that
guys.
it's
Make
probably
sure
that
you're not
case
hitting
too.
him, or we will die.
Incineration.
Yeah,
Stack on
I'll
debuff.
believe it when I see it with Halo. Interesting pricing for my pillow.
Let's see,
I wonder
use your
why
him
they
if
did
you
that.
have.
Only $14, and this has got to be fake.
Targeting.
It's got. There's no
Move
way.
away from Silas, you can
There's
disperse
no
this.
way it's fake, or there's no way he did this. Did he really do this? It's real.
Toxitron.
Swap
I
to
don't know.
Toxitron. Don't break the magma shield.
That's some
Shield
crazy
soon.
math, though. I wouldn't have expected that. You getting excited for Halo? 343 is
Incineration.
still getting involved. Yeah, I'm gonna wait and hold off. Ideal woman according to Political Compass. I'm right here. I don't know. I'm not reading these words. I just know that I'm right here. What is this here? Based, fake based. Fuck. Okay. Dashboard and vids at Ubisoft meeting. Oh boy. Okay, let me go back over here. I'll look at the rest of this stuff too. And fake based. Yeah, I will watch this video. So yeah, Halo, I'll believe it when I see it, okay? Now, a guy yesterday came into my stream and he says, I want you to watch my video. And I said, okay, if you want me to watch your video, post it on Reddit, and I will watch it if people upvote it. People did upvote it. Here's the video.
Hey everyone, welcome to my very first ever YouTube video. I'm wanting to give a perspective of how I see the current state of modern gaming as a casual gaming enthusiast. Just to introduce myself, I'm a married man with a full-time job, and I'm dedicated to a lot of various other commitments in my life. While gaming is definitely my favorite hobby, I don't always have the time to enjoy it. There are times when I'll go weeks without touching a game, and then there are stretches where I can squeeze in maybe a few hours every day. This is the reality for many of us, trying to balance work, life, and the hobby we love, gaming, as a regular...
I think that's one of the big issues that casual gamers have, is that a lot of times they can't play regularly every day, but a lot of games are built around like a daily reward structure. So like for a guy like this where, you know, like let's say Tuesdays he has to take his kids somewhere or whatever, so he has like just way less time. Like now he's basically systematically getting farther behind every single week because of the way that the daily rewards for the game
I
are.
just position
It's
beforehand,
called
then
having a life. Well, what I'm saying is that
that's
like
your
so
spot.
the way that the rewards in certain games are structured is that they're
Can
structured
Has
in a way
never
to
been an
like
issue.
front load the reward for logging on every day. Right?
Just
There's
you
like
just take
login
everything
rewards,
until the first
you know,
feud,
a daily like little battle
the
pass
first failure.
bar
So
that
you
you
just
fill
tank
up,
everything,
something
and then
like that.
Sima will
And
tank
like,
the
oh,
feud,
your first
the
mission of
feud,
the day gets
and
you
then after
400%
that you will take
experience,
double
something like
attacks,
this,
and
right?
he will take the
And
breaks.
so
Yeah, sure.
I think for a lot
And
of guys like this, they get put in
make
this
sure you use a
position and
vampiric blood or wall or
they're
something
kind of stuck, right?
after failure on the
Did y'all
first
play
double
that shit?
attack,
Exactly.
because you're gonna have 4 stacks of breaks.
Everyday guy.
A lot of games are structured for people with no life.
Yes,
Well, it's
notes.
more that
Who's
not only
tanking
are they
feud?
structured with people
Sima.
structured for people with no life,
Okay.
they're
So I
structured
do
for
first
people
lay on
that
hands
have a
and
consistent
X and G
skill
do second.
because the games
Yeah,
are
according to this
designed
one,
around
X and G is
playing
the
them
third, so
regularly,
just like
but
X and G, you
life
do the
isn't
first one,
designed around playing video games
and Tess you
regularly.
do the second one.
So you have these massive
Repeller, no.
problems. I think he brings
We
up a
two
good
tank
point.
this.
Not one of
Trinket
those
timer,
hardcore
anyone? You
streamers
have time?
or YouTubers who
So
can dedicate
Knut has
countless
second
hours
feud,
year-round to gaming.
I guess.
But I do enjoy
Yes.
watching other content creators who
Goody.
live and breathe this stuff.
I'm glued to
Yeah, we lost some pull.
That's not quite my reality though.
And make sure you
no,
save your
I'm not
link
alone
for
in this.
last
So in
phase.
this video, I want to represent the
And
casual
melee spread
gamers
out.
there.
Look
People
around
like
you,
me who
don't stand
balance
on
a
each
love
other.
for gaming with everything else going on in their lives. I hope to give a balanced view on controversial perspectives and also hope I could shed some light on what I think are very important topics that can impact the future of gaming. Alright, first things first, and this is the breaking point that finally pushed me to make this video. I want to dive into the current state of AAA gaming.
Best.
If you do a quick Google search, you'll find that AAA games are defined as high-budget, high-profile titles, typically produced and distributed by major, well-known publishers. But
I feel like it's kind of like this weird, like bell curve now that I feel, where it's like, so this is like the quality, and this is the studio, where it's like indie. This is like indie, like super indie. This is
That's
like
rare.
indie.
Make
This
sure it's
is
up people above
A,
10k.
double A. There's a lot of A's here. But like I unironically think that
can
the
buff up
quality for
Vero,
games
please.
is like this. Am I crazy? It's almost like these like mid-level studios I feel like are able to produce a better game at a much higher ratio.
Me, as someone in my mid-20s,
Yeah, it's like a standard
who
deviation,
grew up
exactly.
playing some truly incredible games from these big developers, AAA used to mean something more. It stood for trust,
Used to mean
originality,
something.
and
True.
most importantly, innovation. I think back to 2007 when I went on a Christmas holiday with my family in South
Halo?
Africa. I very
Halo
quickly
3?
discovered Assassin's Creed and
okay.
Call of Duty Modern Warfare at a local games shop. I was completely hooked. It probably
Massacre.
wasn't the best for me as I was 9 years old at the time, but
There you
I
go.
fell in
Stack.
love with these games.
Stack up.
While most kids would
Then
want to
hand
spend their
Symmetry
summer
is
vacation
excellent.
outside having fun, all I wanted to do was stay inside and play these amazing titles
Yeah, I
on my
can
dad's
relate.
MacBook, which he had installed Windows
Anti-magic
11
zone
just
in
so I
5.
could play. Those games weren't just entertainment, they were groundbreaking. From that point on, I had complete trust in AAA developers and publishers, and rightfully so. I'd even
Well,
look
it's also that like you need to have that trust because those were the most expensive games.
Spread in
So,
5.
like, they kind of standardized
spread
everything
again.
by the time that like PS2
We're
and
still
especially
tapping
by
Knitte.
PS3. By the time that came out, pretty much all games were the same price. But back in the day, like N64 era and like Super Nintendo era, there was a massive like gradation of like what games cost. Like some games would be $20, other games would be like $70. So these AAA games were really expensive back then, and I think that's kind of how it was built up with this
Massacre.
expectation. And even now, I think that's true. Like Helldivers 2 came out, it was $40. And if you want to buy the new Assassin's Creed, it's like 70 or 80 or 90 if you want to play it like 3 days early.
We will
the
push
Ubisoft,
after
Activision,
next
Sega,
Massacre.
Blizzard, or EA logos on game covers
should
or in magazines,
line up
knowing
pretty
that they
good.
are a sign of quality.
Yeah.
Those logos were like a seal of approval, a way to gauge whether I was making a good decision when
just
getting
top the
hyped
raid
for
after
or even
this.
picking a game.
Well, that was the thing. Like, I
After
mean, I
this,
was this way
can
with,
use all your
with
hymns.
Blizzard.
Stack.
Like,
Oh, stack
I
up,
had
perfect.
no interest in Overwatch. Like,
And
Overwatch
use all your
wasn't the
hymns,
kind
then
of
hands
game I
and
played.
Knitte.
I was a
Okay, good.
WoW player. Like, the only FPS I had played before then was Modern Warfare 2, I guess Gears, it's technically third-person FPS, and Halo. And then I played PUBG after that. Like, what the fuck would I care about Overwatch for?
Phase 2.
But because it was made by Blizzard, I was like, oh, I bet this is going to be really good because Blizzard's really good.
No, those who
Spread in
wanted.
5.
And that's the way it used to be. Same with Bungie is the same way. I like anybody who played.
What
the
did you
old
say,
games, we
Flashy?
already know this is
No,
the
never
Bungie
mind.
logo. Bungie used to be massive. It was huge.
I just cut it to
Remember
death, I
that
guess.
feeling of seeing those logos
Yeah.
pop up when loading a game.
Especially when it was blue.
That rush of excitement, knowing you were
Yeah.
about to dive into one of the best gaming experiences of your life.
I felt that way. The last time I really felt that way was with Elden Ring. With Black Myth Wukong, like it was
Yeah,
like
let's move on.
such a wild card, right? You know, Chinese
Come on,
developer,
guys.
pretty much unproven record with AAA games. What are you really expecting to get out of this? But with Elden Ring, like bro, I sat down and I knew today was the day. You know? It was great.
But unfortunately, over the years, something has
Come on, healers.
been
You can do
happening,
this.
and it didn't happen overnight. It's been a slow,
50,000.
gradual change, like watching someone age or noticing
Lava
the sun
burst.
slowly
Lava
fading
burst. Oh.
right in front of us.
All dead or what?
How much things
Yeah, all dead.
change in time,
Progress.
or even how
That's what you call a.
different
That's what you call a win-win.
Over the
So
years,
we got
creativity and
Chimera on World first, right?
once defined AAA companies has been slowly fading.
I think one of the really
It
big
was
weaknesses of games now
probably
is that games are produced with such a big
cleanest
budget
kill
that
ever.
they need to appeal to a broad enough target audience.
God, that was bad.
Target audience
Do I need
that
like a
at
coolant to
least
survive that, or what do you
through
usually do, Keller?
simulation
The double
and
take just
through
screwed me totally.
like a projection,
Dodge,
like a
man.
financial
Yeah.
projection.
You
they
both
make
just
their money
got
back on.
a super hard
So, like,
bonk. That's what it
logically,
is. You
if
took,
you can
what
make
was that,
200% of your money
350k
back,
damage?
you would want
Yeah,
to do
exactly.
that.
It's not beautiful.
Fear
It's
was
just,
was
And if
a
you wanna
bit
invest the
over
most amount of
200.
money possible,
Yeah,
Even
you
if
kind
you
of
put
motivation.
bow
you have to
shields and
appeal to the
everything,
most
I
people.
still have my
So
feet.
what
you
happens
kind
is
of
that
dodge
games
or
become more and
ask
more
for pain supper.
complex
Something.
because one
Put some
thing
more
I've
armor,
noticed
maybe.
with old games
Like
is that
400,000 more
many
armor.
play like Space Marine 2,
400,000.
where it has a pretty narrow breadth of content. It's not like you can go and do everything. There isn't some big open world. There's a lobby and you can do that
Well,
thing
probably
and
just
that's
the
it.
dancing room
And
open
I
for
think
the
that
parry.
Monster Hunter is kind
Yeah,
of the
that
same way in a
sounds
different
really good.
different fashion.
That's
But I
really
feel like
anything,
most games
but
are
you can
trying
be
to
super
become like
unlucky.
your everything game.
Or you can have a
And
bear who's
they're
just
doing that, I
touching
think,
all the
because
everything.
they can't
Last 20%.
justify the budget that
Or
they're
dies on the first
that
hit.
they're investing into
Yep.
this game unless the
It's either
target
way.
audience can be projected to be everyone.
50-50.
So if you look back and you go back and
Yeah,
play a lot
we've
of those
tried it
games,
all.
like I did this with Dragon's Dogma 1, the game really isn't that complex. There's not a lot to it, but what there is good.
Seeing logos from developers I used to admire now fills me with skepticism. even a strong urge to avoid their games. What I find surprising is how patient and forgiving gamers have been towards AAA companies for so long. A great example of this has been the Battlefield franchise, particularly with the launch of Battlefield 5 in November 2018.
Yep.
This is the first game in the franchise that was surrounded by quite a bit of controversy and received a lot of mixed and negative reactions.
What now? Dislikes? This trailer must have been a banger back then? Yeah, for sure.
Despite being part of a well-loved, long-standing series of games.
Yeah.
Although I am only talking about the Battlefield IP here, you'll probably notice similar patterns with other major AAA companies and their
I mean,
one-shot
we've
franchises.
done all the
Battlefield
blood
5
sacrifice for one night, so.
Diablo has.
Hope
I'd
so.
be
You'd
really
think.
surprised to see so few people
Yes.
excited about the expansion for Diablo.
Is
Like
keep
it almost
people
feels
alive,
like it's
Batsy.
not coming out. Am I the only person that's noticed that?
Faced backlash after its
Just
reveal
pretend
trailer,
it's
primarily
Wrath
due
and
to the
shield
perceived
everyone.
historical inaccuracies. The inclusion of female soldiers in a World War II game led some fans to criticize the game as unrealistic, sparking debate over political correctness. DICE, the developer,
I think the problem is that you can't really have a
responded by standing firm.
You can't really
Okay,
have
it's
a,
okay to let Cata die in trash, by the way.
you can't have a historical game
Right.
where
Be
it's
right
like
back.
World War II and you have like women with like a claw hand beating up men fighting on the front lines. Anybody is going to watch that and they're
But
going to think to
is that the
themselves,
Prey of Mending
the
packs
reason
too?
why this is happening is because of political
Healing.
correctness. Every
Prey of
normal
Healing
person
go
knows
through
that's
the.
not what's happening.
Yeah, it's the
They
one
know
that
that
is
it's
not
completely
targeted
unrealistic and
at
it's silly.
anyone because
And so when you
jumps
look at
to
what
random
you're
target or whatever.
seeing here,
One of
Oh,
them.
that's
just-
Prey of
you
Mending.
know that
Okay,
you're not going
that
to
one
get
just
an
goes through
authentic
the healing
experience.
reduction, so you can still
Nobody
heal
asked for that. It's
if
ridiculous.
somebody's really low.
It's a game. It's fantasy.
No, Disc is supposed to keep shielding.
Well, if it was fantasy, then why are they making
That's
things
pretty
that
good.
aren't realistic?
Cool to know.
Right? Like,
I
what are you
didn't know
talking
about the
It's
Prey of
fantasy.
Mending.
Well, then why can't it just be all guys?
Do not. Why would you interrupt the one on Cava?
Yeah, this is fiction. Also, like this is it, and I that's actually
because
What am I even
it was
saying
not
that
a
for?
new Tesla.
This is it's.
I
not
mean, I can
fiction.
just
Like, they're
bubble the
making
shit
this
out of
they're
stuff so you
basing this
cannot
off
get
of,
me killed.
like something that happened in the past.
Lunch accepted. Unless we have to talk.
Like it's based off World War II, and also like
Very nice.
it's just such an obvious. It's such obvious, just like, okay, yeah, we're gonna put a woman in here for no reason. Anytime I see something like this, I automatically assume the game is gonna be garbage. Because to these people, it matters more that the game represents some sort of ideology rather than the game is actually good or has any sort of like real gameplay. Because like basically what I'm saying is that at a very, very face level, these people are more concerned with the aesthetics of the game and making this game look like it conforms to modern standards
Cat
than making
and
this game
Tessable Lugangs.
faithful to
Lucky
what
me.
it's trying to represent.
Yep.
It's a priority list. Yeah, exactly. It's immersion breaking. It is. It's massively immersion
Right,
breaking.
these mobs are disarmable apparently.
On their creative
Just
choices,
I'm the
which
Whirlwind
only
guy.
escalated the controversy. Further fueling the fire, a DICE executive famously responded to criticism with, "If you don't like it, don't buy it."
Oh.
Does this remind you of anything? This alone caused a portion of the fan
Quick
base
reset
to
the
not
raid
buy
so I can
into
test if we can
Battlefield 5.
disarm the
Yeah,
Bladestorm
people
mob.
listen. That's bad.
Including myself. The game's marketing was seen as completely unfocused. The reveal trailer with its chaotic and almost cartoonish tone confused fans about whether this game was a serious, historically themed World War II shooter. This lack of clear direction left many of us unsure of what to expect from Battlefield 5. Upon release, Battlefield 5 felt incomplete, missing key features such as the promised Firestorm Battle Royale mode and Tides of War live service content, which were
that's
delayed.
the big problem. They didn't have the Battle Royale.
Feast?
Is like this came out, like he said, 2018. In 2018, everything was about Battle Royales. They should have released with a BR mode. Like this is again.
You're
It's a
so
studio that,
polite today, Genspy.
Did it have it
Yeah,
on
it
release?
happens.
The mistake done, Knute. It says you just do the first one a few seconds
Patch
in.
it later on. Yeah, see that.
Just yell at me, like usual.
Other
Much later,
promised
yeah.
features
Don't
like
yet.
the combined arms co-op mode were also absent at launch, making the game feel quite bare bones compared to previous
I mean, a
features
few
like Battlefield
seconds
1
can be
and Battlefield 4.
everything from
When we
2
finally got
to
these
10
features, they're
seconds.
apparently not worth the wait.
Don't
So
pull, I guess.
is what it is. And we've seen
Huh?
many
Not
glorious
on pull.
redemption stories from
Oh,
players
Lust.
over the years.
Yes.
So I'll give it to Dice that Battlefield 5 is a decent enough game to play now.
Yeah, I've
But
heard
You're
that this
gone
game
in
has
3,
been improved, but the
2,
thing is that
1,
if
gone.
people make up their mind that the game is bad, most people are not going to want to admit that they were wrong and come back and play the game afterwards. And I think that's what happens the most. Is
Now you
that
just do
like, as
all
soon
the
as the game
abilities.
comes out and people get a bad impression of it, then the game is permanently bad. I think that there's a lot of examples of this. I think that really you could use No Man's Sky. Think about how long it took them to rebuild that reputation. Cyberpunk 2077. And then also WoW. Like, for example, I think that Blizzard fixed a lot of the problems that alienated players in terms of like gearing and like systems. But a lot of people don't come back to the game because they had a bad experience with it and they just don't really feel like playing anymore. So I think that there's a lot of cases, like Lords of the Fallen is the same way. Apparently they made a bunch of changes to the game, and as far as I know, nobody even came back to try it out. So the problem is that if you come out with a game and then the release of the game is like very, very bad, it's very hard to get a second first impression from players.
Upon launch, it disappointed quite a lot of us. In summary, and in line with my topic, Battlefield 5's launch was plagued by controversy, miscommunication, missing features, and technical problems, leading to a mixed reception and pretty disappointing sales. Now, this can happen. It can happen to any game, and there are some awesome redemption stories, like I said before. But there's not supposed to be a pattern. This is not supposed to happen to every single game on what was once a beloved IP from a company that is known for making incredible
Do you have
games in the
boots?
past. If you're going downhill, if you are on
can gong
track
soon.
to death,
Gong
He
now,
doesn't
gong now,
have-
gong now.
instinct's supposed to kick in, and you're supposed to turn around and go the other way.
You're supposed to.
Now, in line with what I've been talking about with Battlefield, I want you to think back and see if you can spot any of these trends with other IPs from AAA developers over the years.
I think it happens all the time. Happens constantly. And what ends up happening is that these games, they try to appeal to a broader and broader audience, and eventually they water down the experience of the game to where it appeals to
Are we gonna
nobody,
get the
including
fire,
original
you
audience.
think?
No,
I
do
think
it on
this
the breath.
happens with a lot of
Okay.
games, is that they try to like standardize it and make it like completely appealing to everyone. Like WoW is the best example of this, right? Anthem, I don't know, I didn't play Anthem. But like Assassin's Creed in a nutshell. Yeah, and I think also the other issue is that a lot of people grade the quality of a game based off of how long they spend playing the game, which I think is a really bad metric. I think that you should grade the quality of a game based off of the time that you spend playing the game and if you enjoyed that time or not. Because there's a lot of games that I'd put 15 hours into that I would recommend more than a game that I'd put 50 hours into.
Do we even got anyone who's missing Bell anymore?
The one and only BioWare.
Flashy.
I mean, not the healers.
Successful Mass Effect and
Wintergale.
Dragon Age franchises.
Oh
Anthem
yeah, they're coming
launched
That's
with
perfect.
very confusing marketing, a lack of in-game content, and pretty terrible
I will start with
technical
off-spec
issues
first instead.
that quickly drove players away. If I remember correctly, players didn't even come to it because
You already were full healer spec,
Emma? Or the gameplay
Yeah.
trailer. Mass Effect
Well, I
Yeah.
think
is another prime example of this.
Well, when do you think you're going to be healer?
Never. Not on this raid.
Need it for
Not
leveling in
but I am
Pandaren.
Then there's
healing
Assassin's
in
Creed
dungeons.
Unity, which was infamous for its buggy and
Right, so
nearly
blue
unplayable
is
gameplay.
Wintergale.
As for Halo, and I don't really want to dive
Triangle is
deep into this,
Jenspy.
but it saddens me how
Diamond
People
is...
Free Industries
Oh yeah, we only have
mishandled
2
the series
maces.
through ego, greed, and short-sightedness. For me, one
Just
of
do
the
it
sad
between
I don't
those, so
think it's
Wintergale
any
you
of
do
those
between
things,
blue and
ego or
triangle,
greed,
and
personally.
Jenspy between
I do
triangle and
think
diamond.
it's ego to an extent.
Sure.
That's not true.
And hunters,
But
you
I
just use
think
your
it's the
thrust
issue.
traps when you see they're
They don't know
like
how to appeal.
kind of free up from
Like the fact
these
that Halo Infinite
Ring of
didn't launch
Frost.
with
You
an
kick
official
everything.
battle royale mode is unforgivable.
I'm gonna do my best to
It is,
heal a lot
in
in
my
phase
opinion,
2.
completely unforgivable. Like BR is
Just
one
need
of
to
the
figure out
most
where I put my
popular
righteous
modes
fury.
of playing games
Ah,
nowadays.
there.
That should have been one of your
Yeah,
top
make sure we
priorities.
don't top people off when we have around 30%.
I'm sorry.
The
I
set
know that
test
a
to
lot
do
of
it
Halo
when
fans are like, "Oh, we don't
we
like
actually
battle
hit the mark,
royales."
20%,
The
25%.
proof is look at the amount of people that are playing the games. look at the popularity of these games. Battle Royales are huge. And you didn't even think to make one of these? It's insane.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Think about that. It's crazy. I hate BR. It doesn't like, I hate BR. I don't like BR. I don't care if you like BR or not. The truth is that it's an extremely popular fucking game mode, especially when Halo Infinite came out, and it should have released with one of them, and it would have kept more people talking and playing the game.
Remedy.
Like, all you have to do is look at Modern Warfare and see what happened when they released Warzone. Warzone spiked the player base of Modern Warfare by like 1,000x. Like, the amount of people playing it, talking about it, it completely blew COD up. Like Warzone, in my opinion, Warzone, like, revitalized the entire COD franchise. They should have done this with Halo. And it is unforgivable that they didn't with Halo Infinite. I know that there's a lot of purists out there and people that don't like BRs, but it is undeniable that there are a lot of people that do, and it was stupid not to release the game without one.
This was the decline of Bethesda with Fallout 76, which released in a very broken and unfinished state. Was missing NPCs, had constant bugs, and very poor performance. It left us fans quite frustrated with how Bethesda handled such a beloved series. Even after AAA companies have tarnished their reputations with so many once beloved IPs, we as casual gamers still find ourselves getting hyped over their new announcements. Well, at least many of us did until recently.
Perhaps you should have let go also.
I vividly remember.
It's crazy how much money they put onto that. It really is. Wow. Concord? Yeah, I know. It's sad. Man.
Red face with a stack here where we are, behind the bus.
In 2021, I told my friend that this Battlefield is it. This is where DICE and EA will redeem themselves. They have to. Despite the numerous missteps and disappointments I experienced between Battlefield 5 and Battlefield 2042, myself and a lot of gamers still maintained our patience
and maybe if you get blue thing,
believing
don't
that a
run out.
AAA company,
Just stay a bit
would
spread now,
finally
so we don't get it all of
that
us.
AAA companies could still be trusted. Unfortunately, the game...
I think that a lot of AAA companies can be trusted. I think that it's really just like a half dozen really bad ones that create this entire negative perception. Because when you really look at all of these studios together, you have like, I think you've got Larian that now I would say probably is a AAA studio, From Software. I think Nintendo, a lot of like mainline Nintendo titles are effectively AAA games, and those are really good.
Alright, stop healing the raid now, only heal the tank. And Warlock start using a few life taps. You can move the bus to any of the edges, Let's move him anywhere. Not at the marks though.
Everybody focuses on like the Ubisoft, Blizzard, EA. I feel
now
like those are
Tessie will
probably the
heal.
big three that are like the ones that a lot of people complain about. There are good AAA games that come out. It's just that when there's a bad one, I think there's a lot more focus on it because of how heavy the marketing for it is.
Defensive.
Square Enix? Well, Square Enix hits and misses, right? It depends, right? I mean, for their big games, I feel like they almost always hit, but they also release a lot of like kind of secondary games that are,
they caught up
you
to me.
know,
Just do some Thrust Novas and stuff and don't stand near them.
My friend and I ended up refunding Battlefield 2042
And still
within
play
just 10 minutes of playing it.
Wow.
Focusing on Battlefield
Do some
2042
traps,
has been my go-to
more
franchise.
Thrust Novas if you have,
I
or
loved it. I was an
Cone of
OG
Cold.
Battlefield 2 player. I was
Try to move the bus
unfortunately
away
too
from
young
them.
when
I know,
1942
mine's
came
fine.
out, but I thoroughly enjoyed the Battlefield 2 experience. Bad Company 1 and 2 were absolute
Timo,
gems, introducing the destruction mechanic that truly set Battlefield apart from other FPS games. I remember growing up in South Africa at Battlefield 3, which I played
Okay, so
on
Knut, what are you used to on Neff? Are you used to tanking Neff, like turning him, or?
Nothing, it's like 2 months ago.
PC. I love that
Okay.
I mean, to be fair,
We pulled something.
I'm sure many of you who are old enough can relate
we're
to
at Breakout
this
still.
and other beloved franchises. Maybe
Okay,
you
but
were
I
a
think you
die-hard
should
Halo
just
fan, or you couldn't wait to see what Ubisoft would
tank
deliver
Neff,
after the
and I will
experience
take
of
ads with
Assassin's
Zimmer,
Creed
as we
Black
usually
Flag,
do.
only to find disappointment year after
It's
year.
turning,
The
you just
state of the majority
watch the ads and make them 90-degree angle from.
And like now,
Yeah, so we have some room
I
between
try not to
the
get
head
like
of
really
Neff and
invested
Bats,
or
I
like
guess.
emotional about.
No, the ads will be far away, but you need to. His stomach needs to be like 90 degrees towards the ads. So when we move the ads, you just watch them and you move more to your right.
based,
Yeah, should be fine.
that there's
Yeah,
no reason
it's
to
not-
tie yourself
it's-
down
it's
to
pretty
like one
simple.
individual
Going
game
clockwise, I guess.
franchise and like
yeah,
invest
we will.
everything into doing that
Yeah,
unless
I'll
you
just
really
show
want
you
to
here.
do that. Because that's what I
So
did with WoW.
Onyxia
and
is
it
gonna
was
be
like,
on the
it was
right
a pretty
side.
unhealthy relationship.
the
I
mark
think
this
that there's
one.
some people, like I see them,
On
and
this
it's like they're still kind of in
diamond
that
one,
cycle.
and
and
Nef
it's
will be
true of, like,
opposite. That's where
WoW,
you're
like
gonna
League,
take
I
him
think there's a few
to
other
the other
ones
side
that
of the
like that
room, and
too.
that's where the ads are gonna
The
start.
output
So
of
when you
Halo
start
is
with
devastating.
Yeah,
Nef
but those
in
are
last
few
phase,
Exceptions, companies that
you're
seem
gonna
to still
stand
have their fans'
towards
best
this
interests at
triangle
heart, even among these
because the
cracks
ads will
and
be
doubts
on the
remain.
diamond.
Rockstar
Okay,
Games and
yeah.
From
No, it will be
Software
on
are
the star
notable
actually.
exceptions.
Yeah, and then just
but
keep
today
Nef
I
in
want
the
to
center at all
focus
time, I guess.
on what I
And
grew
Yeah,
just
up
and
like
the
moving
ads,
around.
the ads will be
admiring
like
and loving.
on that star on the left
Ubisoft.
side.
I used to
So when
brag
we
to my
start
friends
dragging
about how
them,
much I
if
love
the star is
Ubisoft
here,
and their games,
then the
urging them to
triangle,
join me
which
in
would
this
be
passion.
you, should
But now
be
I
like
find myself
here.
checking the news and
I
stock
thought-
prices to see if
We
they finally
go,
pulled the
what's
plug
that?
on their live
It's
support.
counterclockwise,
The
yeah,
security
sure.
counterclockwise.
Funny thing about that is that there's actually a post
we
here.
have
Let me
the
see if I can find it. I saw it
sheets.
today. Ubisoft
So again,
is,
it's here.
quote, reviewing all of its
And
strategic
Demo, make sure you
options
have
for
runic
its
power,
future.
because you're unholy today.
Oh,
Platforms.
that
Yeah, they will
always
be there now.
yeah. That sounds really good. Reviewing its strategic options for the future. Uh-oh.
To this place where I want to see Ubisoft crumble and go bankrupt. They've made me feel
yeah,
stupid
Simmer,
for supporting them, treating casual gamers like
Simmer,
they're
just
not
take
in the know somehow
take
or live
Onyxia in
under a
phase
rock.
1, you know,
Usually someone
just
like me.
watch that.
You know what? I think he's
Hey,
right
Unix,
about
yeah.
that. That's really
Yeah.
true. Like,
Alright.
they treat
Yeah, because I think
casual
you need to
gamers
just
as if
take the
they're
main
safe.
station
Like,
1, and then
they
you can take
release
the other one.
something, all
You just
the
move for
hardcore
discharge
gamers
and
fucking
watch
hate
that.
it. And they're like, that's okay. We've got a
Alright.
bunch of morons.
Do
that
you
are
have the
these
platform somewhere?
dumb dads that are gonna buy
It
the
should be in
game,
the raid
and we're gonna
7th
be
October.
fine, guys. Don't worry.
It's Paxter, you are a diamond, and
No.
you're the
What do
first
you
one
think
to
about it?
kick.
They don't respect their time?
Sure.
Yes.
Just a casual gamer doesn't pick up on the behind-the-scenes politics of game companies.
I should
I'm
probably
just
have put
living
the
my life,
tanks into
playing
kicking,
whatever
but
games I think look cool
It's
and
I'm
whatever.
backup.
We are
knocking
backup.
me out of gaming content
It's fine.
at launch with superficial
Yeah,
pricing.
I do think
Three,
this is
Misdirect
true
to
for-
Simmer, not clicked on
one.
this. Cancel that
I
one.
absolutely think
Oh.
this does turn off casual players, because like a lot of casual gamers, you've got to think about
It's
this.
fine.
You know, like let's use a little bit of logic, right?
healers,
If you're
remember,
a casual
Yeah,
gamer,
Joven and
I
Tess
mentioned
stay
last
here.
week.
the odds are if you've got
Joven and
life,
Tess
so
are... Just
like,
listen up.
you're budgeting
Joven and
money,
Tess are on
right? I mean,
Onyxia,
like,
and
money
everyone
is a
else are
factor
on
for
Nef
you.
and Kiva.
So you're thinking
Last
about
phase,
money, and you
Tess
see
and
this is
Etsy,
$109
mainly on
for some bullshit, and that's going to
Kiva and
immediately
Simmer.
not appeal to you.
But keep HOTS on everyone,
Just
and
on a base level,
her
and it's
shields,
not like this isn't
whatever.
some kind of like, you know, super hardcore gamer take. You know, you pull up this
Oh, you just bring
screen
him
and
to
it's
the
like
other side, Knut.
$129.
Over here.
What
Just
the
come with
fuck?
me. Yeah. Just move all the way there.
And you won't have that much time to justify the price. Exactly.
Yeah, it's good.
Throwing innovation
Swap to
out
Nef
the
now.
window, flooding
Yeah.
your YouTube promotional videos with obvious bot comments and likes.
And now you
If
turn
you
him,
look at-
Knut.
to be
Turn him,
fa-
turn him,
oh.
turn him. Yes,
Every
yes,
single
like that.
positive comment,
And just
they
keep
are
him there.
within 4.9 to 5.1 thousand
This was a
likes.
good day.
And every single one of them is being made by an individual with a first name, last name, number combination.
This has been the final
Forgot to
straw
send
for
them
me.
at sea,
It's
then just send
disheartening to
it.
watch a company that once felt like a beacon.
I don't know for a fact that was Ubisoft.
There you go.
And I find it to be shocking.
You, I
if
don't
it
know if you're
was.
disc or holy.
However,
You're holy, okay.
coincidence and personal interest,
That's
when
fine.
they usually converge, are not
Anti-magic
coincidence.
zone in 5.
But I would never say they did it. There's not enough evidence for that.
Crackle.
Beacon of creativity and passion.
Be
turned into
careful
what
with
seems
your
like a cash
AoEs,
grab
guys.
machine. Remember
Nearly
when
killed
Ubisoft
Paxter.
used to take
But it's
risks,
fine.
crafting immersive
Yeah.
worlds filled with depth and rich storytelling?
Please,
Games
Simmer.
like Prince of Persia and Splinter
like
Cell felt
2004.
Guys.
innovative,
Yeah.
and they
You need-
challenged
you need-
the
guys,
norms of
You need to
gaming.
stop
Now, it
using
feels
Shadow
like
Flame
they're
when we
just
have...
recycling formulas, relying on the same
Crackle
IPs
in
or
5.
brands year after
Don't
year.
take it, that's it.
That's
Wait,
one
wait,
of the
wait.
things that
Two.
like really kind of burns
One.
me out of some types of games is
Now we
that
can.
they have the same formula. Like it's one of the reasons why I didn't
Go
really
back
stick
to
around and
Onyxia
play
and kill him
Zinless
now.
Zone Zero. Is that I had already
Last phase,
played
please
the
don't
Gacha
use your
Game
AoEs when we
formula
have
a lot with like Honkai Star
MC
Rail
people.
and then with Wuthering Waves. So whenever I saw Zenless Zone Zero basically have the same formula, I'm like, okay, well, I know what I have to do. I know what I can, what I can and can't do. Like, it's just,
Phase
I feel
2.
the same way about WoW. Like, I know what the formula for WoW seasons are. And it's like, I think the difference is that I wish there
Remember
were
Cinder
more
to go out when
games
there's
that
like
allowed
4 or
you to
5
play at
seconds
your
left
own
and don't jump
pace.
in lava.
Because I think this is a big issue, and I think this is also a big problem with casual players too.
Kinda do
is
first
that
kick, I'm in
casual
lava.
players,
Back up on diamond.
they think
Yeah,
that like
back up.
these games think that they're helping.
And we
by
got
giving
kicked
casual
in
players
Anya.
these daily and weekly rewards if they don't have time to play. But I think that for a lot of them, all it does is create another chore
Yeah,
in their
have
life
backup
that,
if
by
it
the nature of them being casual
A lot
players,
of people are dead.
generally does not
Cinders.
prioritize gaming.
That's 3 only so
So
far.
what ends up happening is that they get so
going.
focused on like trying to, like log on every day, they burn themselves out. And I
Could
think
we all
that
just
games
win
that allow
lava,
you to
or-
just kind of play at your own
No,
pace,
keep
like
going.
Elden Ring or Black Myth Wukong or Core Keeper or something
We
like
got
that,
no interrupts
without having
left
a bunch
on
of, like,
purple. We
reward structures and
keep
things
getting
like
knocked.
I think
Who is
those
not moving
games
out?
are actually better for casual
Cinders.
players than the games
Can
that have these
someone
artificial
not
catch-up
see when they
mechanisms,
get the
because
cinders?
what I think
Yeah, but
FOMO
how
does,
far
and
do
I've
we
said
have
this
to
many
move out
times,
with it?
15
FOMO
yards.
acts
It's only
like-
Yeah,
away
then
from
it's
other
not
people.
far wrong.
Yeah, then it's
FOMO
me.
keeps people
honestly.
in the game,
If it's
but it
15.
also keeps people out of the game.
It's actually just
Because
10, but
I don't
just
wanna
move a
go
little
in and
further
play
out.
a game like this is the
Like
exact
it's
thing
like the
to do.
entire
I
width
would
of the
love to go play
platform.
Destiny 2, but because of the game
Yeah, I
being
was
out
just
for so
into the
long
lava.
and it
Not
seemingly
further
is
than
so
that, to be
complex,
honest.
But that's not
I'm
enough.
not gonna play
It's
the
like
game
a
until they
jump
bring out
from the
Destiny 2.
platform and then you swim a little bit
And
and
there's
that's
a
it.
lot of games like
Yeah,
that.
makes sense.
And so I think that really, like, if you look at it from
It's
a
because
casual
he's
player's
only done
perspective,
it on
and this
10
is a
man,
problem that a lot
and
of
there
fan
he's
bases
standing
have,
by himself
is
on
that
a
fan
platform.
bases take for
Yeah,
granted
normal.
a lot
But
of things that are knowledge
Not
that
even on
they've
heroic.
earned by playing the game a lot. But
It's
the
fine.
truth is that, like, most people like me, for example, like playing Final Fantasy 14 is the best example of this. How many of you guys, the hardest thing I ever did in Final Fantasy 14 was buy the game? That to me was harder than any boss. Like Alexander Savage min item, like, min item level, like no echo or whatever the fuck. That was nothing compared to being able to buy the game.
X and
It's
G, I do
awful.
not trust ranged.
Yeah, exactly. And so, like, that's really
I'll
what I think
do the
holds a lot
first
of
kick
players
caver
back.
on our
And I think that
platform.
giving people the
Yeah, yeah.
ability to progress at their own pace is really important. Because, like what he said, some days you're not going to have any time, some days you have 3 hours. So whenever you have like such a big discrepancy there, on the days that he has no time, he's not able to log in and get the rewards. On the days that he has a lot of time, he feels like the first 10 minutes are great, and then the rest of the time is kind of wasted because the game is balanced around that. It's just so many, like, I just wish games would get out of this, like, Skinner box, like, continuous, like, you have to log on every day thing. It's very exhausting.
Try to squeeze more and more money out of their fans. And it's not just the content that's lacking, it's the connection. I remember the excitement of discovering new worlds and characters that felt alive and engaging. But now it seems like the focus is solely on monetization
5,
strategies. Season
4,
passes,
3,
microtransactions,
2,
and limited time events that
1.
prioritize profit over player experience.
Well,
The
this
joy
is a big issue too. Like, absolutely. And also the big problem is that when you have a game that has microtransactions in it, they fundamentally change the DNA of the game. Because at the point where you have reward structures that are built in the game, and then you have microtransactions that are designed to bypass or multiply those reward structures, what ends up happening is that the game is now based around you spending that money. And that's the way it is with a lot of games. Like, imagine how much more fun gacha games would be if you had $100 to spend every single day. Like, just theoretically. And it was just credited onto your account. That would be way more fun, right? And you'd be able to, like, actually do progress and, like, actually play the game out. But it's not designed that way. And I think that a perfect example of this is
I'm fine.
is Grand Blue Fantasy Relink. Grand Blue Fantasy Relink functions in a lot of ways like a gacha game, except for you can just progress on your own and do everything by yourself, and there's no money involved. And you can see the difference there. And I want to say that a lot of these games, they're bad because of the monetization. The monetization makes them bad.
of gaming has been overshadowed by the
Anti-magic zone in 5.
Now,
It's like they're not going to add in
3,
really cool
2,
armor sets and
1.
in the game if they can put it in the store. Because now the store armor sets, they want them to be more exciting and more interesting because that's how you make more money. It's like just basic logic. do people want to buy something that looks cool, or do they want to buy something that looks like everything else?
Crackle in 5.
Now, I know this is being said
3,
all over YouTube. I've come across videos of this before,
1.
but I am coming
Crackle.
to you as a casual gamer.
What's
A
your
lot of us
next
are only discovering this in the last few months. Some of us maybe in the last few years. Some of us even today on this video.
And I think also this shift towards live service is also really demanding, and it's draining on casual players like him. Because like each live service game
Phase
demands
2.
a certain amount of attention. And whenever you have to put that
Someone needs
attention
to
into
take
the
interrupts
game,
on
it
green.
can become very draining.
Green, so
Like, how many of you
first
guys
one
have
is
played a live
you
service
simmer.
game that's felt like
You
a
can
job?
just go cat.
Cinders.
Covering these things. The thing that I
You do
find
first
crazy
one.
is with the grace that we show these companies, we still tend to trust their trailers and their adverts. You guys have promised
Every gamer boycott is only 1 3-minute cinematic away from being over. Yep.
so much
That's
to
right.
your gameplay trailers, your cinematic trailers, all of that, that has just not been
Cinders.
there. I think the first case of this, where I truly experienced it, was the first trailer that came out for The Division. I remember looking at this, thinking this is truly a next-gen experience.
Yeah, people are really
I'm
excited
looking
about
forward
this.
to this. This is going to be great. And then actually watching gameplay footage after it. And what I find strange is over the
Crazy how it
years,
could just
'cause
get
we're
worse.
so used to this as gamers, we have normalized this. We expect it. We watch a gameplay trailer and we're like, okay, I know it's going to be
One
worse
platform is
on
way
launch,
ahead. I
but
don't
it
know
is what
which
it
one.
is. We just accept it. After all of this,
Purple.
for
No,
a while,
switch
I
down.
believe that Ubisoft had the potential
Yeah,
to
just
return
chill on
to
that one
esports,
and
to
start
listen to us
doing
fans and
interrupts.
reignite that spark of creativity. The thing
And
that drove
premature
us all
clicking
was,
there,
don't
Onion.
they want to make money? Are they not tired of losing money? But apparently their idea of making money
Blue needs
is
to chill a
very
bit as
different.
well.
Everyone is trying to be the new Fortnite with their battle passes, with their DLCs, with their paid for content, their
Exactly.
add-ons,
And
especially
like you think about a battle pass, like look at this armor set for
I
example.
can get the next one.
This armor set is fucking awesome. This looks really, really cool. And in an old video game, this would have been obtained from beating the game on the hardest difficulty. But it seems like you just buy it with money now.
Level's down to 71, by the way.
Yeah, don't hit him. Let the
That's
raid
it.
bits up before we hit.
Phase
Come
3.
to circle, everyone. Yeah.
Especially on single-player games, which makes no flipping
And
sense.
Knut, you
So
just
I
at
used to believe
90-degree
this.
angle.
I definitely don't believe this anymore. I don't believe that
Yep.
there's actually a way for
Anti-magic zone in 5.
A wise, bold man once said,
I
You
believe
can just
you
follow
cannot
blue
reason
now.
a person
1.
out of a position
Crackle.
that they did not reason themselves into. I
in
did
this
say
case, the person is
Yeah.
a large AAA company. Greed, ego, and toxic positivity that permeates their messaging doesn't stem from reason. They come
Let's
from
take some off me
disconnection
one by
with
one.
the very players
Yeah,
who
flow
once
thread on all of
supported them. It's frustrating to see how these companies prioritize profits over passion. The decisions being made seem driven by a boardroom mentality rather than a genuine love for gaming.
Ready to
When the
move?
focus shifts to
I think
Go now?
it's much more broad. It's that as the company grows in scope and scale,
Crackle in 5.
it involves people that
3,
are not
2,
endemically involved
1.
with its with the industry. And so you have somebody who's like a CFO.
Someone is in range
that's
of
coming
Apple.
from,
Just get
like,
him up.
Kellogg's, and now he's working at Ubisoft. Well, he doesn't understand all the nuances of video
Ready to
games
move?
in a lot of cases. So
Go
you
now?
have massive disconnects, and
Let's
you
come
have
past the
people that
pillar,
get
yeah.
brought in out of industry
Crackle
that
in
don't
5.
understand, like
3,
really kind of like what
2,
the secret sauce
1.
is for making a game.
Crackle.
Like they don't understand it with the same type of nuance that somebody who, you know, built something like this from the ground up would understand it. And I think that
Ready to move?
as studios get
Go
bigger,
now?
that becomes more and more true. And I think that recently there was like some CEO of like Sears or something like that comes and he's like, now he's, you know, a decision maker at a video game company. Like maybe that's going to work out.
Use any
maybe it's
defensive you
not.
have.
But if you had to ask me, like, do I think it
personals.
will or not?
Move
I'd
now.
say it won't.
Tank if you have.
Time to gatekeep more? Well, no, it's not gatekeeping.
Yeah, I forgot we
really.
didn't have
It's
Leo
about,
Barry on that one.
It's about the
Remove.
studios and
was
companies
mind
trying
control,
to
that's why.
bring in outside
Okay.
talent
Bad
that don't
timing.
have an understanding
Two of
of
them
the
got reset,
actual,
so
like,
maybe
creation
watch your
process.
defensives.
They
you know.
only understand
Move
it.
now.
They understand it as a theoretical,
Crackle in
where they
5.
look at like numbers or a
3,
flow chart,
2,
but they don't really
1.
like understand it
Crackle.
And
fundamentally.
move now.
Maximizing shareholder value
Next
instead
one,
of
Demo, you
crafting
have your AMC,
meaningful
right?
experiences, the heart of what makes gaming special
Okay.
gets lost.
Make sure in
But
that barrier. Move now.
despite these frustrations, with the
We
AAA
can last, by the way.
landscape,
I didn't
I'm actually
see.
quite grateful for indie developers and smaller game studios. This year, in my opinion,
Anti-magic
has been one
zone in
of the
5.
best years for gaming that I've experienced in a long time.
I completely agree, and I'm really glad that he said this. I think that if
Might
you're
want
the
to
kind
wall
of person
simmer
that
if you have
only
move
plays
now.
AAA games, like basically, if you get all of your games off of
Some of them
cable
have
news
resets.
television commercials,
Gonna taunt some of
you
you.
probably hate video games more than anybody else.
Move
But
now.
if you are a more invested
Crackle in
gamer and you pay attention to smaller indie titles, you're playing things that, you know, friends recommend you, etc., I think you're going to have a great experience, and I think gaming is better now than it ever has been. And I think the reason
You can do Ring of Rust on these sets
like
if you have any mage.
so many like super amazing like Elden Ring quality games. It's more that
Yeah,
you
just
have
keep
so
cutting
many
them. No more crackler.
options,
Just
and
kill.
Yeah, it should be fine.
there are all these little studios that are creating experiences. Like Dredge was very popular. I never got a chance to play it. I watched a little bit of gameplay, but this was like one of the top
Warlocks,
indie
your
games
pets are
last year.
casting seduction when you get mind control, by the way.
I work at
Just a
John
heads up.
Deere.
Yeah, they
I'm a
never.
marketing
All pet
director. We
classes
sell
somehow
water
never
loss
put them on
supplies at our
passive on that
chain.
fight. I don't know
Dude
why.
spent 3 to 4 years here and still could not sell a tractor accessories to anyone.
Each
because
week
they
the same
were
fun, no
fucking
matter if
talking
it's
about what's
Warlocks
the
or Hunters.
add-ons to new gas, though.
Okay, let's go to
Exactly.
from.
And that's what happens.
I mean,
is as
ass
a studio
candy
gets
is a myth.
big enough that
Yes.
they
I
try
have
to,
one on my
hire
warrior
people
now.
to like
I dropped 2
operate it
last week
on
as well.
like a theoretical level, and then they lose sight of what the actual like creation process is.
We've seen 2 in total.
Only 2?
I find myself with multiple games on my Steam account.
Here's another example of that is FaZe. Remember FaZe had that problem. Then FaZe Banks bought out the company again, and then he went back and he took it back to doing what it does best, which is creating content for teenage guys, and FaZe is fucking killing it. It's because it was taken over by a bunch of corporate suits that had no understanding of what the actual product they were trying to sell was.
That I really want to dive into,
Isn't
but
that
I
the
just
one
don't have the
Tessa
time to
got?
play them all. Titles like Black
Huh?
Myth Wukong,
Did you get the Heart of Rage?
Pal World, Enshrouded,
Heart of
Human,
Rage, I'm
Space
pretty
Marine
sure I have
2.
it, yes.
I say that, but I actually finished the campaign because I enjoyed it so
It
much.
was the 1
I think
week
I finished
parish
it
once
within
again.
2 days, which is a
Fucking
lot for
base.
me. That's good for me. All
Yeah.
these games
Yeah.
really have captured my attention this year. They are innovative and original.
Yep, I got
Some of
Heart
them
of
are
Rage on
original, but
Heroic.
they take what we've loved in the past and they've expanded on it with innovation.
Yeah, Hades 2 is a great example of that. I mean, in a lot of ways, I kind of like the gameplay of Hades 1 more, but I didn't play enough of Hades 2 to really say that with like any sort of certainty. And I think Elden Ring, like a lot of what is in Elden Ring isn't really new, but it's just done very, very well.
Passion with obvious.
I mean, I
zeal
think I'm
for their
almost
gaming.
full bis
Take
on all
Pal
specs.
World, for example. Everyone loves Pokemon. People enjoy it. I never really got into it myself, but hearing the stories, watching the YouTube videos, everyone
It's
has
actually crazy to look at how fucking garbage Pokemon. This looks so bad. This looks like it came out of a
Mokna,
game.
you should.
This is insane.
I should tell you what I
waiting
almost did
for
to
a
someone.
Pokemon game
One of your
like
warlocks.
Pal World. For me, Pal World
I saw a
scratches an itch
Doomguard
that
casting
a
and
lot of people
running
have
past
been
it on my
dying
way
to
to
tackle
Nefarian.
for many years, and this is why
I
Pal
almost
World has been
interrupted it.
successful.
Yes.
Why have you not made a game like this, Nintendo? Who knows?
I bet
I had
you $1 million.
exercised so much self-control to not to interrupt the fucking
See, I
Doomguard.
told you they'd want a game like this. Why aren't we doing this? See? Oh, they did it, but I was wrong for saying we should do this? Well, look at that. Look how many copies they sold. I told you guys. Absolutely, they're thinking that. 100%. They're not stupid.
You don't like money, apparently.
Yeah, now, yeah,
There's
he
other
gets
games
fired.
that I am also looking forward to playing, which I just don't have time for, like Deadlock, or
Yeah,
even the
Jungle,
DLC
that's
for
fine.
Elden Ring.
No one else
These
has.
games, plus many
Ah,
more,
cool.
remind me of the creativity and passion that still exists in the gaming world.
I think that also, like, if you talk about Deadlock, one of the reasons why I haven't really played a lot of Deadlock is that it's a competitive game, and I feel like the skill count for competitive games go up so fast that it's not as fulfilling for a casual player to play one anymore, because there's so many of these
didn't
like
want the bill or
nuances
what?
and like esports like focused designs that make the game like highly
Maybe he
technical
went
and, like,
FK.
hard to play.
Just give it
And
to
No, he
him.
pressed other. That's why.
He
It's like
wants
with
it.
Fortnite, right? Like, I mean, how many of you guys like loved Fortnite on release, and then, or like in 2018, I don't think it was really released then, but like, you know, whenever it first came out. But then when people started like power building and like fucking turbo building or whatever, like you pretty much were like, okay, this is too much, and you stopped.
Have fun with your legs, XNG.
That was me.
Well, haven't you heard
It's
he's
like,
going to
I build
reroll Holy
Pantaloon
Pala?
gamer.
I build a ramp,
How many
And then I'm
times
like,
is he
okay,
rerolling?
alright,
3
let's
more
go.
times?
And the guy next to me has built a mansion, and he's shooting a rocket at me. Yeah, they built a hotel, exactly.
I think we should try him out as Holy
Excitement
Pella.
and hope for what is to come, but not from AAA games, AAA companies, or
Basically,
AAA
all I
IPs.
suck now.
In an
Oh,
ideal
wait.
world,
Well, it is that basically
Decently fun.
Misclicked the wrong one.
that is true.
Knut, you
It's
got the
basically
maze,
like,
of
I don't want to
course.
play the game because I'm going to suck at the game. But the
Oh, it's that
problem
one.
is that
Yeah.
being
Oversaw
able to
that
get
as well.
good at a game now
Thought we have 2 of those, but it was
requires
only
such
one.
a massive time commitment that unless you're maining that game, it's really hard to stay
No
cutting edge
fucking
with
wank.
it.
Quit
It's a
your
competitive
tongue.
game.
We have 4
We will
essences.
see the death
Oh.
of Ubisoft.
Are you
of other
for
big
real,
AAA
Bobby?
companies.
Do you know how to play it?
With this death, I hope that they
I have
are
no
able
clue how
sell
to
their
play it, but
IPs
I have a
to
paladin.
other
Yeah, if
companies
you knew
that are
anything about
passionate
Holy
about
Pella,
gaming.
you would
Yeah, I
never
like to
ever
see
fucking
Star
play
Wars
it.
or Assassin's Creed in the hands of a company that cares
What's wrong with Holy
about
Pella?
the fans. I think I'm gonna end this
That
video
is a
here. I'm planning on
shitty-ass
doing a part
class.
2 of this.
Well,
so
it's a
do
good
subscribe
class,
if you're
but
interested in
it
that.
sucks
But yes,
to play.
otherwise, thank you so much for watching.
I mean, as long as I don't have to
Hope
do
you have a
like tank
wonderful day.
healing only, then I'm
I'm going to be honest.
happy to
If
play
this
Holy
guy
Pella
had
anytime.
100,000
I know you're supposed
I'd
to
say
restrain
that he
yourself
deserved
from
more,
tank
and he
healing
has 232.
if you want healing output.
So I'm gonna link you guys the video. This was such a great video. This is
And we're
made
just
by
gonna
a
do this
guy,
one safe. So
he
Sima, you
must be
start
one
on
of my viewers, right? He mentioned a few
Nesia,
things I
and
said
I
in
will
the
take Anshul alone.
thing,
Knut, do you also on
he asked
Anshul,
me
and
to,
you will go and swap with
to
Sima
watch it,
when
and
after the
I
first
definitely
ultimate.
feel like it was a good idea to watch it. It
Well,
was
Yeah,
a
we
sure.
great,
we
great,
do have
great
enough
video,
melee
right?
in
I
this
really
raid, right?
liked it a lot.
Yeah, we
So
have
yeah, it was a great video.
we have
Absolutely part 2.
all
Oh
melee
yeah, no, I'll
plus
watch part 2 at some
Vero,
point as well.
DJ,
No
Bobile,
smart viewers?
jungle.
Yeah, I think so too. There is a part 2. I'll
No,
watch part
minus
2.
jungle.
Like, I wanna
Jungle, you
cover
go
some other
Anshul
stuff today,
with all the
and we'll
casters.
probably watch part 2
But
tomorrow.
all the 3 other
Because
hunters,
I
you
think
go
that
to
one's really, really
Rohash.
good. Like, I think the editing was good.
And
Like,
healing
there
on the
wasn't
Nesia is
anything.
gonna be Tasse, it's gonna be Etsy.
So well.
Healing alone on Anshul is Leo. Healing on Rojas is Fleshy and Juvent.
Is that they try to like
And Fleshy, you can do your air totem because we have hunters there. Sima, XNG, DJ, jungle, please trade. And Juvent.
I'll be right back.
Oh, right.
I guess Atsi and Leo has to swap at some point.
Yeah, after ultimate, then Leo will swap with Etsy. Etsy will be there on ultimate for barrier and for him, and after that they swap.
Somebody click the summon, please. Knut is not here.
Maxon, do you have more legs for you? And DJ and Jovens.
What did he say where we start healing?
You are
the
with
wait.
Tess on Nesia, and then you will swap with Leander after first ultimate.
Right.
We bring them to. We're killing ads, by the way. Because I CPA going in respec. So swap hard to the ads when I have aggro on them. I'll tell you when. Wintergale and Vero.
But yeah, either way, I'll link you guys the video again. Give them a sub, give them a like. This is great.
Right.
Hopefully we get more videos like this. Up to 800 subs now. Good, it should be more. Wash hands. Shut the fuck up, bitch. Shut up, bitch. It's part 2 of the video. We're going to watch it tomorrow. Let me make sure that, is this the part 2? Yeah, it is. Okay, I'm going to make sure I have it saved so I don't miss it.
You're here,
Yeah,
right?
This was really, really
Oh.
good. I'll also watch, there's a few other things I was going to look at too. Let me see. The Dark Truth America's skinniest city. Oh, fuck.
I'm here in spirit.
I know why they're skinny. It's
Perfect.
meth, right? It's meth or drugs.
1.
Gotcha game scams. Oh my god. I'll probably watch this at some point. That's fucking funny. Let me see if I can find the rest of these too. Let's see.
Tornado.
This was crazy.
You know what I'm saying? And this truth is gonna be heard. Y'all can't send none of y'all meat meals, y'all puffies, y'all little boozies, none of these names. None of these people that have to listen to y'all because they're they have legal. I never killed nobody, right? I'm the pussy. I never killed nobody, right? But that
Just
means
picking
I
up
can
these
say
ads,
whatever
and
I
after
want
that you can go
and
ham
not
on
go
them.
to jail.
Jungle, you can do a misdirect on
And even
Keva if you
they
haven't.
did figure out a way.
But yes, of course. Knutte, try not to take aggro on them.
Crazy.
You can hit them now.
Man. Oh man. He was trying to tell us. What's so funny to me is all of these guys like Kanye and Cat Williams that everybody thought were schizo haters.
Alright. Raised, you can go to Nessia. Everyone basically can go to Nessia.
Totally fucking validated. They were right
Knutte, you can
about
go as well.
everything.
And Simmer just come back after
It's fucking
ultimate.
nuts. They can be both. Yeah, but the percentage is different than what we thought it was.
Oh man.
Oh my god. They were trying to warn us. I know.
AOE.
Not okay. All right, Kanye.
Jungle after this, go
He did
to
have
raw
that
hash,
stuff he
so
said
the
about
other
it.
side.
He wasn't right about everything,
Can do
okay?
that.
But he was right
I've
about
winded
a
it.
number of things, it seems.
Spread out.
Yeah, the percentage was higher.
Yeah, when the Anshel and
In a world full of
raw hash
lies,
is dead.
it seems that way to me. This dude,
After
bro,
Wind Blast, we will all go back after
this
this.
guy got a hair transplant? Look at this.
You can go back to your platforms and kill them.
How did he do this?
I will need a healer on Anshel, please. That's it.
Oh.
Because
This is
I can go back
insane.
again.
Is that that's Spider-Man? I guess so. Oh my god! Like
We're not killing next set of ads, Gastus.
I do think he was the worst Spider-Man. I do. I actually think Tom Holland is an incredible Spider-Man. I think he has like the personality down 100%.
Alright, range can go back.
By far the worst. I mean, it wasn't
Onion,
terrible.
when you're
I
dead, you
don't
just
think it was
lost
that
for
good.
them.
Ice patch.
And Flash, you lost
This
for melee
was,
when they're there.
I saw this.
Well, coming soonish. Rosh is about to die.
Yep.
The caption on this was seeing this video made me realize how dumb we looked whenever we lied as kids.
Ice patch. Move.
Did your teacher give you your report card? Yes. Then where is it?
Special soon.
Mom, did you hear him?
Ice patch.
You don't know what? Where did you put it?
It's under toast.
Look at that ring.
There's no undertows.
Yeah, that's why I may say it. It's a myth.
Oh wow, Brick Mastery.
No, you know what is a myth? The fucking LK sword.
So wait, your teacher did give you your report card, right?
Yeah.
And then what happened?
I don't know.
But you put it in your book bag?
I
You
posted
put it in your
the
book
picture.
bag and now it's not there?
Paxty, can you not see it, the picture?
He's trying to explain it, you know.
Where do we meet up on phase 2?
On phase 2 we meet on the skull. I can put a skull on his head.
Yeah, that's fine. Do you last pull or
Bro.
phase 2?
We lost
Bro, his little brother just snitches him out immediately.
Anything different?
Yeah, he dropped it. And then he even says at the beginning.
No.
Yeah, the only thing is you stand in the lightning, you don't dodge it at your spot.
Yeah.
Oh, he's still doing that as tank in 10 men, so.
You picking up the Stormlings just outside the raid. When we have 3 of them, we kill them. I will
idiot.
tell which one to kill. And with
Getting
all these
ratted
hunters, it
out.
should be no
and
issue
like,
at all.
you know, the thing is, what's so funny is he's going through this book bag knowing it's not going to be in there, right?
Jeeves, be careful.
Oh, man.
Yep.
I thought I was being smart, too. That's the thing. We've all been there. Yeah, I guess so.
What
Man.
else? Yeah, we meet on Skull.
God, man, I
that's
beat my brothers.
the
Yeah,
guy
bro,
that's
like,
marked.
I'd be so fucking mad at the
Don't
end
go
of
out
this.
of lightning dodge
Oh
tornadoes.
my god.
I
Bro,
guess we don't
10%,
meet
dude.
on
This is,
Knutte
actually,
if he's
I'll
tanking
look at this shit
Stormlings.
later.
No, we just go to Knutte and then he will move out and you stack on circle.
Is this real? Have y'all ever been
Let's
to
just have some.
There's no way this shit's real,
can go
right?
for.
I
this-
can't wait to see
is
the
real-
ninja puller die.
This it's in Texas too.
I'm just waiting for
oh,
the
okay.
timer to go down. No, I'm coming.
It's fake. I wonder,
I have
right?
to
Because I'm
beacon.
not even sure.
So well.
Go buy one? I just thought this shit was funny. Yeah, I wanted to go to Walmart and see this myself.
Yeah, and Hunters, make sure we're swapping to Stormlings when I ask for it, because we don't have Ele Shaman and we don't have Boomy to carry us.
So, this is...
And we
It's
lost them.
obviously AI, right? But it's getting good enough to where it can trick a lot of dumbos. A lot of big
First
dumbos
wind
are
burst,
getting
it
tricked.
can be Perisher, you will rally that one.
Weed mount, yep, that's right.
Middle.
The fur is off? Yeah, but what I'm saying is, like, it used to only trick people on Facebook. Now it's tricking people on Twitter, too. That's nuts. Like, I'm gonna be honest, that is crazy to me. Oh my god. Oh, this guy. Bro, this is always my favorite thing to see happen. So this dude gets in a debate with Nick Fuentes, and you know, they're like going at it about like a bunch of shit. And he's like, you know, super like you know, liberal guy, etc. And it turns out that he has like all these logs of him saying the N-word and a bunch of other crazy shit. It's nuts. How do you do this? You missed a post? Oh yeah. People said the king of getting no bitches literally had peak Amber Heard cosplaying his anime character. This is sad. He thought fucking Mercy was an anime character.
No, we have cooldown.
It's nuts. People just use words like incel and that kind of stuff. They use it too. They use it too much.
Well,
I'll tell you that.
Bad news then.
Was Dick riding Mus? It's sad. Was he really?
Didn't I put on?
I mean, it's just.
6.
I feel like just use the right word. That's all I'm asking. Use the right fucking word.
And the face 2 can get a bit nasty, maybe.
Yeah, exactly. Wait, she's
Just
from a
keeping
game?
it up.
Yeah, I don't know.
Don't kill Skull just yet. You have grip for this one?
I'm gonna play Overwatch again, actually.
I can grip it for you.
I'm thinking about this. Like, I probably... I
Next
might
one
not
is
ever
Cross,
play that
don't kill it
fucking
yet.
game again.
See the timer.
Like, maybe at some point, like, don't. Like, I don't know. One day I might. We'll see what happens.
You can kill the
We'll
Cross
get the
now.
review for Diablo. So this game's coming out. It's coming out today. We're going to play it tomorrow. They did a review.
Moon is next.
The new expansion of Diablo 4.
Get ready to swap to Moon
7
in
out of
5.
10.
And with every step
Kill Moon now. Grip Bobby.
Diablo 4 was one of my favorite games last year,
Sounds
so
okay.
I've had high hopes for its first expansion, Vessel of Hatred.
Can't dot up Cross, but
Unfortunately,
we killed
this
this girl too
action-packed
fast.
crusade through the muck and mire of Nahantu's forests and swamps is exactly what the Plague Doctor ordered. Even
Kill
if
the
there
Cross.
isn't as much meat on the bones as I'd hoped. In fact, the truncated campaign, unfinished story, and modest amount of endgame content make this expansion
some
feel
back,
more
Simmer.
like a prologue in some ways. But the quality of
Wait, so is it bad?
I need more on Moon.
life improvements, changes to the meta, debut raid activity, and fantastic new character class are all so dang good that I'm happy to continue grinding XP and claiming shiny loot for several hundred more hours.
Okay. That's
If
good.
we didn't have dealers to sustain this.
Vessel of Hatred picks up right at the maddening cliffhanger of the base campaign, so spoiler warning for that if you haven't seen it.
It was
the Daughter
decent.
of Hatred is dead, and a young adventurer has spirited away a soulstone that contains one of Heaven's most wanted demons, Mephisto.
Ooh. He's
Throughout
bad.
this roughly 6-hour story, you'll watch the dominoes fall as the manifestation of pure evil inches ever closer to what seems like an inevitable resurrection. But things wrap up
There
here
he is.
well before reaching any kind of climax, leaving us with yet another cliffhanger.
Oh, really? Come on.
Nah, didn't work.
That makes the campaign the weakest part of the expansion. And although the lore, characters, and few substantial plot developments we do get are all extremely compelling, there are simply too few of them, with precious little payoff to boot.
Just for curiosity, are you using cables, guys, or are you using the knife?
Thankfully, the stuff
I feel like the campaign in Diablo 4 wasn't really great. It was okay, but I don't think that there
So
was
never
like...
had a failure yet on that thingy since Cata.
I didn't realize how kind of meh it was until I watch the Diablo 2 cinematics again. And then, like, I'm like...
I mean, I'm a bit curious. You're the Resto Shaman. Why would
Like,
you use your knife?
I don't have it only on my shaman.
During and beyond those scraps of
Almost
story
every of my
are as
characters is
exhilarating as
engineering.
Diablo 4 has ever been.
But yeah, you got a Resto
Just
Druid
about
as well.
everything, from the changes to
I got a
leveling
DK,
and loot
got a
system
Honda.
to the added dungeons and side quests, is beyond fantastic. Rune Words, a returning feature that lets you put special enchantments on your equipment, adds yet another layer to build crafting that I adore. And smashing through the Karast Undercity, a time attack dungeon that's infinitely replayable and great for farming endgame loot, easily devoured my evenings.
Okay, cool.
Not every task hits the mark, like the seasonal Realm Walker activity that has you slowly follow around this big dumb monster.
And he's got his grade out so it doesn't take damage. Anytime that there's like a world event or something like this where the monster doesn't take damage for like a period of time just to extend the time frame, it's always so fucking annoying. I hate that. I'm okay if it's like that for the first 20 seconds or so. That way, like, everybody's able to get a tag, kind of like Lost Ark does this. That way, everybody gets a chance to actually hit the boss, etc. And there isn't one guy that just one-shots it. But other than that, so annoying.
And slashing through the compelling Nahantu region of Sanctuary that's been stapled onto the southern part of the map is rarely dull.
Yeah, visually
I
it looks
especially
decent.
enjoy the changes to the leveling system, which now caps out at 60 instead of 100.
That's
then
smart.
gives you 300 levels of over-leveling
Yeah,
to
I feel
invest.
like they made leveling so fast that 100 levels felt like you were getting a level like every 5 or 10 minutes. It was just too much.
In insanely complex Paragon perk trees. The result of this shortened climb is that you get into the end game much sooner, which will be very nice when making new characters each
If you can
season.
get me out there.
You get to spend more time engaging with end game build crafting, while creeping your way up higher world tier difficulties, earning an
Oh, wow. So they're doing all this again. Holy shit. Oh my god. It's becoming Diablo 3 again.
Tornado.
upgrading ever more powerful loot as you
We got
go.
too many dead people.
Whereas the previous
Yeah, we
Diablo
had
4
double
ladder
lightning, I
climbing
think.
journey had the occasional slow point, this streamlined version
Maybe it's just
feels
because
good
we're full.
all the way through to 300, and I am much more inclined to repeat that grind on
Yeah,
multiple
just wait.
characters and through multiple seasons as a result.
Don't
The
wanna-
only thing I didn't like about... So I don't like games that have infinite leveling progression. Like, I like the idea of infinite gear progression, kind of, like with, like PoE or something like that, or pseudo-infinite. But, like, whenever you just have to keep leveling, like the way that they added Paragon levels that were uncapped, I didn't like that.
Yeah, make sure we're healing the
To
groups that have the
dramatically
lightning,
improve
right?
my
Yes, there's
long-term
basically
commitment
nothing to
to
heal but
fighting
the
off
lightning.
the hordes of hell.
All the melees died, but just life blooms, healing, nothing else.
Desolation. Horror.
I mean, if it's better, we can switch at CNDO.
My favorite new mechanic is the mercenary
better.
system.
The issue
lets you
was
Yeah, they
that
had
I think the
those-
healers died there,
heroes
so
to
I was
join
the
you
only
on-
one
So they basically just made
trying
it
to
Diablo
kill them.
3.
No.
And there was tornadoes, so I
I
had to
wasn't
I feel like all
star
of this
since
is in
we
Diablo
had
3.
who died.
No,
It was
Joven
Parish,
was-
Kava, and Komari.
Yeah.
Your
Joven
adventures.
was alive. The healer on the other side was
This
alive.
allows
crazy.
solo
Dio.
players to even the
I
odds
meant
a
the
bit
one
with
next to
co-op
me on
groups by having a
green.
computer-controlled
3
friend
melee
or
died
two
there as well.
tag along for
There's
your
no
adventures.
healer on
healer
green.
green.
That includes Subo.
The
this
green is the
long-range
one without the
bounty
healer
hunter who
because the
provides backup
blue
with
and
his
the
bow,
cross
and
has to
Alti,
heal that one
this
if they have
demon
the
child
lightning.
who uses her powers to
I
send her
see.
foes to the Shadow Realm.
Ooh.
Not only do these faithful companions
That's fine.
each have their own introductory
Make sure we're healing the
quests where you
groups
learn
that have
about their
lightning
history,
and
but the longer
don't
you spend
hesitate to
time with
use
them,
big
the
healing
more
CDs.
XP they'll gain to unlock new
I
abilities
think you also have
and other
low CD on
rewards.
him,
That's
right?
pretty
As
standard.
holy?
3 minutes, yeah.
But
Yeah,
the
so
most
don't
substantial
hold it
new
back,
thing
just
to
use it
dive
if you
into
feel
is
it's
the
necessary.
delightfully customizable
Sure.
class, the Spiritborn. After nearly
Yeah, I
all
guess
of
you
my
can
time in the
use
expansion
AMC
as
as
this
well.
class, it's
Oh,
I
yeah.
think
Yep.
I'm just going to play this class because the new season comes
That's not
out
enough.
with the expansion, right? Like, it's not like it comes out later on and, like, you're in this weird limbo.
But yes, if you have lightning, just use all your
Yeah, okay, that's what I
personal
thought.
defensives.
Yeah, I'm just gonna
whatever you
play
have
the
to
the
stay
new
alive
class.
during that.
Priest
Some
buff.
of my favorites.
jungle mode. Yeah, exactly.
So I'm doing a new reso.
This tribalistic magical
Mm-hmm.
warrior
Yeah, I think it's bugged. I need
relies
to
on their
reload 1
connection
second.
with guardian spirits, ghostly animals who imbue them with godlike power, all of which have their own memorable, unique style and set of strengths and weaknesses.
We're gonna do that centipede, man. That shit's gonna be so fucking badass.
The gorilla spirit is all about making you an invulnerable tank, then punishing your enemies for daring to attack you with thorns. While the wonderfully offensive jaguar will turn you into a lightning-fast, melee-swinging DPS machine.
Well, maybe I should
who
do
is
that.
quite squishy.
That sounds pretty cool.
The eagle is all about mobility and allows you to teleport around the map and make yourself incredibly hard to hit, while my personal favorite, the centipede, lets you cover large areas in poison and make yourself nigh invulnerable with life-stealing abilities.
I feel like that
I don't know why it's not res isn't working.
Yeah, I can release if you still have the release button.
Obviously the best one, especially with like how many events in Diablo 4 are the
Suspending.
equivalent of stand here and kill the mobs that are spawning on top of you.
So you have to run in.
So if
Yeah,
you
I've
can
got no
drop-
release button
It's
either.
like the
2
corpse
seconds.
explosion,
Okay.
you know, secondary thing where it leaves the pool of
Not
miasma.
dead.
Like, I mean, yeah, this is 100%.
Apparently not.
Or you're in limbo.
It's the worst
Cool part
late
is,
game.
although
What?
you're
Purgatory.
best off
No.
focusing on 1 or 2 spirits, you can mix and match any combination
No.
of the abilities each of the Phantom Beasts offers. So instead of having
Stupid.
a specific set of things your class excels at, like berserking and bleed
Yeah.
damage with the barbarian, or crowd control and AoE damage with the sorcerer, you have a whole lot more options with the Spiritborn. This modularity is especially great when one build isn't working out for you, because instead of switching to a different character,
I'm gonna have to log
you
out and
can
back
just
in or something.
respec your
You can just go
skills,
without me if you
swap
don't
out
need
a
me.
few pieces of
Or just
equipment,
we'll wait.
and instantly
That's alright.
transform
Fucking
from a
flicker
cautious
strike.
tank
Oh
into
god.
a belligerent glass cannon. Playing as the old classes
That does look pretty good.
still has plenty of advantages, like the fact that you can get way deeper into the weeds with those more focused playstyles.
Yeah.
But for those who want a bit more freedom to change their minds and try different
Let's just bring it up an
approaches,
LUAR.
the Spiritborn is an absolute godsend.
Yeah, disable your add-ons.
Seems
One
decent.
of the biggest highlights
Then you
of
can
Vessel
release,
of
then you
Hatred
can
is the
enable
new
them again.
endgame co-op activity called the Dark Citadel.
What the
this
fuck?
challenging gauntlet requires you and 3 friends to best
Try that
devilish
on
bosses,
to get
while
Wait,
unstuck.
they have raids?
completing raid-like puzzles in 3 different
So,
wings
but
of
I
the
guess
Deadly
we can do one
Fortress.
without jungle.
I'm
Let's
sorry,
do it.
guys,
Try to fix it meanwhile.
but
Yeah,
this
but I'm
does
sitting
look
waiting for
like
me, sorry.
Vaultin from Wish.
It's alright. It's just
Vero, can you move to orange? Then we can have
I'm just gonna
Apo
say it.
move into square.
Fighting off countless high-level enemies
I
along
hope it's
the
good.
way.
it's fine.
We'll see what
Orange
happens.
is the next
This
one.
is
This
a really
the
cool
first
idea.
activity of its kind for the series, and while it definitely has all the signs of being an early attempt, is easily the best endgame activity Diablo has ever had.
I'm
It
actually
makes
kind of
Nightmare
surprised that
Dungeons
they're
and the
doing
Uber
this.
Lilith boss fight from the base game feel underwhelming by comparison. Dividing our groups between 2 realities and coordinating a way to take down a boss's immunity shield was some of the most fun I've had in Diablo 4.
That's Argus,
and
isn't it?
reveling in the high-end loot made me want to run it all again.
I wonder if any of the mechanics in this are going to be something that wasn't in Lost Ark.
Where's Wind Burst here?
Wind burst.
I'm actually really curious. To be fair, Lost Ark was really
There's
good.
plenty of room
Good
for
Bobby,
improvement,
if you can.
though, as all the raid
goes on.
mechanics are so
You have bank?
straightforward
Yeah.
that our group was able to push through to the end with minimal coordination and no more than a few failed attempts at each wing.
See, that's one of the things that, like, to me, I don't really like.
Stack in 3.
So I
And
feel
there's,
like when you have like group content,
There's Flush
if you
here,
have
Tess, whoever's
like
in range of you.
random matchmaking group content, you
I'm
can't
gonna
make
wait
it
them all
too hard.
tornadoes passing by.
And if you make the group content and make it
I'm
really
gonna let
easy,
Flushy come up.
then why are you even playing with other people
Can
in the
taunt the
first
bus,
place?
yeah.
It's like this really weird like paradox that I think the game has.
Whenever we have a
where
race,
it's
we're
like,
racing Tess.
like LFR is like this in WoW,
It's pretty messed
where like why are you even playing with other people if every single time that like it's just like a guaranteed success
you
rate,
can do
you
it.
might as well just make it a solo experience.
Anti-magic shell in
this would
5.
actually be challenging, because if it's not challenging at all, and it's just like you go in there and it's basically like another world boss. Like it's like a waste of time, right? It just feels like a waste of time.
Tornado.
You can kill the unmarked one, the low one.
How is it a paradox when Vulcan exists?
But the next one is the one at 50%.
Because the way that people usually play Lost Ark is different than the way that they play Diablo 4.
Can dot it up.
And also, like, the way
Don't
that,
kill it
like,
yet.
the entire,
5.
like,
Grip Gen Spy.
Lost Ark is an MMO, and it's designed,
the low
and
one
the
now.
player base has a totally different perspective on, like, how they're
The
going
next
to
one is the
approach, like,
unmarked one.
problems like this. So, it's
kill
like
it
if
yet.
you have random, like,
10
nobody's really
seconds.
doing random matchmaking in Lost Ark, right? It's very uncommon. Most people are making pre-made groups.
You can kill it now, it's fine.
Still, it's an extremely impressive first draft that I'm
Anti-magic shell in 5.
Use AMS.
Expansions. And
That's
it's
fair.
already without
Yeah.
question the most fun
True.
activity to be
Killing
found
the skull
in an
now.
already excellent action RPG. With
Yeah, I
such
hope
an
this will be fun.
exemplary
Tunnel is
co-op
kinda
activity
close,
to delve
that's
into,
good.
it's very nice to see Vessel of Hatred finally bring
More on the
matchmaking
unmarked one.
functionality to Diablo
Thank
with
God.
Party Finder.
Swap
Which
to it.
allows you
shit.
to easily find a group of fellow wanderers to smash through demons with. Like you'd expect,
Tornado.
you're able to post or search for groups
Dot
that are
up the
playing on
fresh one.
specific world tiers, tackling certain activities, who want to talk in a party chat,
So
and
there's in
all
the
that
back,
bog
so
standard
watch out.
goodness. For folks like me who
Kill
tend
the
to run
unmarked
around
one now.
Sanctuary
Swap to it while
solo
we run.
unless given an activity that really requires co-op, this is a really neat feature that probably should
Can
have
you
been
grip the
available
stumbling on
long
the left
ago,
side?
but which comes at a
True.
Okay, it's fine.
perfect time
Just
since
dot it
Dark
up, please.
Citadel makes partying up more of a necessity.
Yeah.
That all said, a year and a half into its
Kill it now.
Anti-magic
The
shell in
unmarked one.
5.
Melee you can
surprising that
help.
Vessel of Hatred is the most unstable version of Diablo 4 so far.
What does it mean
It's
by
never
that?
so bad it made me want to rage quit, but with multiple crashes,
Just
quests that
just
wouldn't
dot up this
complete,
fresh one as well.
important NPCs multiple.
Oh, that's just, I mean, listen, every time a AAA game comes out, I expect it to be garbage when it releases. I'm sorry,
I
I
didn't
do.
get aggro on this one, and
I'm
we swap
like,
to that one
okay,
too.
yeah, of course it's going to be fucked
Can
up.
swap to it now.
And
So another in the back,
hilariously
watch
running
out.
around the map together, bosses becoming
That's just
permanently
me.
invulnerable for no reason, and more, it was enough to occasionally throw a wet blanket over an otherwise good time.
You can grip
I'm
this
sure
one spawning
many
in
or
raid.
all of these issues will be addressed in the
Okay,
weeks
swap
and
to it.
months to come. But my time in Nahantu was a lot less polished than I'd anticipated. That said, not all bugs were too awful,
Kill it,
like
kill it,
one
kill
where
it.
my friends and I were able to
It's
do
alright.
this.
Go to the top and stay on nipple, please.
Anti-magic shell in 5.
That was actually
Go in
pretty
the back,
fun.
all the way
Damn.
to the top. And Knut, just bring
That's a
that
lot of-
stumbling out to
lot
either
of
of the
experience.
sides. Let's say left side. And you see it's coming. Go one down. Yeah.
Diablo
Anti-magic
4
zone
It's
in
gonna come
5.
it's at
is an
20%,
awesome
so just
expansion
throw a
that adds
few
an
kill shots
excellent
and
new
it's dead.
area to explore,
Go
a
one down.
gloriously modular character class that I
One
can't
nipple.
stop playing, an impressive debut raid activity, and lots more.
I wonder how people are going to
But
perceive
while
the
just
raid.
about everything it adds to the
Bottom.
action is awesome, it definitely doesn't do enough.
It's gonna be a
for the
wind burst
somewhat
next one,
flaccid
so you press
campaign
spacebar
and
when
story
you get
is
thrown back.
concerned. And
I can AMC it.
I can't believe they use
Go
the
up.
word. That's the word I
Stay
use
here.
all the time.
numerous
boy.
bugs can occasionally drag it down. Thankfully, the changes to the meta, a greatly improved progression system, the resurrection of rune words,
Remember, it's a
and
wind burst, so
NPC
we press
companions
spacebar and we're gonna
are
go
all
top.
major wins for Diablo 4.
Make
Even
sure
if
the
it
one
seems
above
like we'll
us,
be
the
waiting
cloud,
a
is
while to
gone
see where this
before you actually
Ooh,
fly.
not a 7.
leads. For
go
more,
now.
check out our reviews of The Legend of Zelda Echoes of
Silvero.
Wisdom and Ara
Bottom.
History Untold. And for everything else, stick with IGN.
Go one down.
Well, I mean, it seems like it's decent enough to at least try. You know what I mean?
Move once.
Like, I don't know. Hopefully it's actually going to be fun. He literally just complained. What?
That's my bad.
Well, I think that really,
Next
like,
one
what
we
he
are gonna
said
go
is that
bottom.
the campaign sucks.
Go bottom.
Like,
gonna be a
the new
throwback.
class is good. He said
Have a
basically,
priestum or a tranquility.
if
just
you're a
pop it.
Diablo player, you probably don't care a lot about
you
the
have no mark,
campaign.
go one up.
Because
can't see
that's
anything,
something you're
but,
going to do one time for 6 hours. And
Next
then,
one, we'll
like
go one
now,
more.
because of the way that they do the seasons, you're probably never going to do the
And then it's
campaign
gonna be the
again.
throwback on
So
next one.
it's like if
After
the
that one, you go
campaign
to the top.
sucks, and he said like, oh, there's like stability issues. everybody knows that's going to get fixed over time, right? Like realistically, everybody knows that. And so what's really the problem here? Read the first comment. Reviewer failed to distinguish additions to the base game and seasonal content from DLC. DLC is Rune Ward, Spiritborn, Dark Citadel, Karis Undercity, Mercenaries, and of course the Campaign Act. Everything else is available to anyone who owns the base game and should be considered when deciding whether to buy or not. Planewalkers are additional seasonal activity, which will be gone and replaced with something else in 3 months, so that probably should be considered as well.
Go and die.
I don't think that you should expect them to be replaced if they're actually good. That's what my perspective is. If these things are actually good and people like them, then you're going to have people continue. They're going to keep doing it. Like they did that, for example, with a lot of the old bosses, and this is the PoE strat, right? Where if something is very well received, you have it go core, and that's effectively what I think is going to happen. I will try this game out and see what happens. I'll probably I want to do the campaign. I'm going to try and do it tomorrow, and I'm going to do the entire thing, hopefully in one day, and then try to level up the character. I don't know how much real grinding I want to do for Diablo 4. It really kind of depends. I think I'm going to kind of make that decision as... I'm going to just make it as I go, right? I'm not going to try to be like, okay, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, right? Who knows? You can get to level 60 just doing campaign? Really? Well, I guess that makes sense because now you have Paragons. Are Paragon levels capped? Yeah, are they capped or not? They are. They're capped at 300. Okay, that's really good. I'm glad about that. That always, I always hated that. Like how it's like you could just grind infinitely. That was so silly. The Lazy Peon video? Oh yeah, the Throne and Liberty one. Yeah, I think I'll probably watch that at some point. How long is that? I might watch it today. Let me see.
Can we get fresh health stones,
I'll pull it up and find it. Yeah, I'll watch it.
Oh yeah, health.
Sure. Let's get it. I actually, I'm glad. I want to hear other people talking about Throne and Liberty. That way I can kind of like base my opinions off of it too, right? Because like my opinion of this game is like very, very hit and miss. How you liking it? I'm level 20. I'm like level 35 or something like that. I haven't really played a whole lot. I was wrong about
I was
Throne.
wrong. I 100% put my hands up and admit that I was wrong about Throne and Liberty.
Wow.
I'm gonna be honest, I wasn't really that hyped for this MMO. I genuinely thought there was no chance NCSoft could turn this game from an autoplay mobile piece of shit that we was all collectively memeing on to a game that I'd actually enjoy. But I was wrong. In the past, I've said the combat in this game is clunky. It is clunky. Does it get better at level 50? Yes, a bit, but it's still clunky, and the movement at times drives me insane.
To me, I'm sorry, that matters to me more than anything. If the combat is clunky and it doesn't feel good, that's going to be my entire experience playing the game. That is the most important. Yes. Everything else, like that, to me, that's the deal breaker.
However, given the improvements the devs have made to the gameplay in such a short space of time, I think they've earned a bit of patience from myself that they'll continue to improve it further.
I think that's fair. That's definitely fair. Him saying, hopefully they're going to make it better because they've already improved the game a lot from where it originally was. That's fair and also true. Hopefully it happens.
Is the game pay to win? Yes, but all Korean MMOs are pay to win. And the pay to win ceiling isn't as high as other pay to win MMOs.
So what's the point?
It's actually quite playable free to play. I was so close to quitting this game even after reaching level 50 because I wasn't really feeling the combat.
Anti-magic shell in 5.
I do still think it feels rough, and for the people who get to max level and decide to quit because they're not enjoying the gameplay, I get it. You're 100% valid, and there's a lot of improvement that needs to be made.
That's where I'm at. That's why I haven't gone back and played it more. I haven't even really played it off stream.
But don't kill it too fast.
Me, it wasn't until I really started spamming dungeons, mastering the mechanics, and actually getting used to the pace of gameplay.
Oh, we want that out.
That something clicked, and I said to myself,
go quicker, please.
I get it now.
When I don't back.
And since
I think that one thing that this game does very well is it has like that open world experience where you can see a bunch of other people in the world. It's like one of the most simple things that I feel like so many MMOs do wrong.
point I've been enjoying the game to the point where
Like
this isn't something
really
I'm just
cool.
going to drop after I've made my content about it.
Oh
This
my
video will be a simple format. In the first half, I'll talk about all the things I like about Throne and Liberty
loading
so
screens?
far,
Yeah.
and in the
Rarely.
second half, I'll talk about all the things I dislike about the game.
Next one
I'm
is
not going to
Skull.
explain how the game
Anti-magic
works
shell
because I want to
in
keep
5.
this video
Area.
concise
Okay.
and content-rich.
Yeah, we
Yes,
know
yes,
what
Also,
it
yes.
I'd like to give a big shout out to Cata,
Kill the skull, kill the
not
skull.
only for his top-tier content about Throne and Liberty, but also helping me better understand the game privately in
Good.
DMs.
Mon
He's a
Cross
cool
has started
guy,
up.
and you should definitely subscribe
then
to his
leave it for
channel.
now.
But before we jump into the
Turn it in
review,
the
do us a
front.
favor and support the content by listening to today's sponsor. Marabou Go is the latest PAL-like survival
Baxter,
game
if you
launching
have
on
one.
October 10th. This
Good.
is a
This game, if you thought Power World was shameless, this game is the equivalent of those bots that spam
Swap to mode
I'm the
now.
thickest
Bring it down.
18-year-old on OnlyFans with a link.
Yeah.
This
Grab
dude,
Silash if you have.
get ready.
I heal Silash.
cross-platform open-world game where you'll
Get ready.
explore a world teeming with classic monsters. We're talking over 100 unique creatures with different skills and elements, all waiting to be tamed.
Anti-magic shell in 5.
Build your dream base, assign monsters to gather resources and automate production. And don't forget to feed them and keep them well rested. Then gear up
kill
and
the
head out
skull.
into the vast
Cross, I
world
mean.
battling fierce monsters alongside your trusty monster companions.
Yeah.
But the real fun begins when you team up with your friends. Explore
Look at
together,
that.
conquer
Hopefully we don't
challenges,
get
and
one
build
more.
a thriving
Yep, that's
community.
perfect.
Just remember, in this world,
Good tip.
alliances can shift, so stay sharp.
Oh my
Go offers endless possibilities and exciting gameplay, whether you're
In
on
the back.
phone or
I've seen that
PC.
before.
So what are you waiting for? Click the link in the description and pre-register now. Get ready to tame, build, battle, and explore in Marabou Go. The
Maybe
ultimate
Power World should sue these guys.
Anti-magic zone in
monster
5.
adventure awaits.
We do it
Man.
differently
Jump
than
right
before.
into
We're
it.
gonna
Throne
go
and
bottom
Liberty,
after
things
this.
I like.
Go
We'll start
bottom
on the
now.
topic of visuals. The game has amazing graphics. It's the best Unreal Engine 4 MMO I've
Can
ever
you
have
played.
clouds
imagine a
here, though.
world where Nintendo is suing Power World and Power World is suing this game?
Go one up.
Anti-magic shell in 5.
And like all of
Remember,
these
it's
are
gonna be a
ongoing.
throwback, so we press spacebar.
And I think you could argue that it looks just as good or better than Black Desert Online.
here.
It looks better.
Some people
I think.
say the visuals are generic, and I can see what they mean.
They are.
It definitely looks similar
one's
to
gonna
other
be tough.
Asian MMOs, but
Yeah.
I actually like the art style,
Move one.
especially with
Good
how
job.
vibrant and colourful everything is, from the UI to the world. Everywhere you point the camera, especially in the starting town, can be framed to just look
Go
like the
one
most picturesque, beautiful scene I've ever seen in an MMO.
Yeah, I think that also the visuals of the game are great. I don't think that they're particularly
Move once.
like stylistically unique, but they are great visuals,
one's gonna
and
be to
also it's an
bottom.
open world game, and a bunch of players can be in the same area at the same place, and it's
Move
not
once.
completely dysfunctional.
Also bottom now.
Just look at how good this looks. But what makes it look so good? For me, it's the scale of the environmental assets in relation to the size of your
Exactly.
character.
Yeah.
It's perfect.
It feels like you're actually in a world.
This combined with the game having an insanely far view distance.
No kidding.
This was also
Thank
something
you.
that I really liked about New
No.
World.
Where's
I
Shaken
think
Neck?
Throne
Holy
looks
shit.
even better. I absolutely
Oh.
love
Sorry,
the
Mark,
way
no.
armor looks in this game. Even early in the game,
Alright,
I
so
thought my
post
character
this
looked
and then
so
you can,
fucking cool with the armor he had
press your
equipped.
buttons.
It's okay.
I
and
felt
we're gonna do the
absolutely no need to buy any
To
cash
get
shop
new world buffs
cosmetic,
now.
and I actually
Yes.
reckon the in-game gear you obtain from quests, mob drops, and bosses looks
Still no
straight up
weapon,
better.
indeed.
Just look at my warrior. The shield, the
He got the
chunkiness
helmet
of the
too?
shoulder pads, the way he holds his greatsword.
That
is
is
just
cool.
so cool.
Yeah.
The open world multi-level dungeons in this game are also
That's a
extremely
piece of warrior
impressive.
neck, right?
The level design,
Yeah, they
depth,
showed this
and
in the
sense of
trailers.
scale in these massive dungeons is unlike anything I've seen in another MMO. It feels like something from an anime.
Yeah.
I also love that the game is one massive
it
open
good for
world with no
DK's
loading
demo?
screens. I like the dynamic weather, seeing the trees blow in the wind.
The
with dust
haste mastery one
particles,
is probably better
birds
for
fly
DKs.
up as I run past
Yeah.
them, and it's also
That's
cool how
kidding.
weather affects the gameplay.
I
with
have 2 of
various
those necks
effects.
already. I don't
The
need
game
But
it.
also, I mean, just straight up, like it just looks good and it feels good to be in the world. Like if I look at this, this looks
Alright,
amazing.
let's see. Do a
This
break.
looks like how I would want an MMO
Devin?
to look. Yeah, this is great. It looks good, but it has no soul. I think that's accurate.
The game has epic music, kind of what you'd expect from a Lineage game, S-tier
Yeah.
character customization, all the sliders you could possibly want. The game has an insanely good photo mode. All that's missing is
By the way,
ability...
Throne and Liberty actually used to be Lineage 3. They renamed it, and they like rebranded it, after they like after it went through development hell for like 10 years.
To change the time of day, change the weather, and turn off the UI during this mode. And I also liked the cutscenes.
Yeah,
a lot of them seemed pretty epic, but the one I liked the most was after the tutorial. The seamless transition of you arriving at the mainland, seeing the title screen, and all the players load in. Very memorable.
Yeah, that's
Things
cool.
I like, gameplay. The game runs extremely well considering the amount of players and openness of the world.
That's huge.
Sometimes you do need to turn
like
the graphics.
This is the thing, is like how are they able to do this, but WoW can't do this? It's so annoying.
Down a bit when there's hundreds of players on screen.
Yeah, look at this.
But overall, I was impressed with the performance, which is very important considering the pinnacle content of this game is Castle Siege with hundreds of players.
Yep.
The combat, whilst clunky,
it also
does
gave
feel...
me a lot more confidence in Ashes of Creation being able to deliver the 500 v 500 like combat. Because before then, I feel like nobody else is really doing that.
Impactful. The feeling of my sword connecting with the enemy, the VFX, and the numbers popping up does feel satisfying. I think the combat
How
in this
many
game has
essence
quite
do
a
you need?
unique feel to it, and it's quite grounded. It's not perfect. Definitely a lot of things I dislike about it, which we'll mention later on. But at least it doesn't feel floaty like some.
You
MMOs.
might as well get
That being
the.
said, it does take a
It's
long
going
time
to an
get
alt
used to.
anyways.
Throne has two interesting.
I think that the combat is the worst thing about the game.
So 3 in total.
That's the that is the
take,
worst thing. Everything else about the game I would say is pretty
decent.
decent.
One of the chests from
but combat
Alphys,
is
then you can
it's
give
really
a hand
hard
one
for me to
over
get behind the
jungle.
combat.
Combat mechanics that I do quite like. The first being collision. As a warrior, I can push enemies into walls to stun them or push them off high ground with my shield rush. I also really like the Q block.
Aren't they going
although it
for the
took me a
same?
long time to get
I
used to.
only
Getting the
get
timing perfect
two
on
now.
this actually feels really nice and keeps you engaged for boss fights.
Sure.
Throne
Two
really
levels for
feels like a
spec,
true
right?
Yeah, it's kind of
MMO.
like the counter mechanic for Lost Ark, but it's involved with more people, which I think is good.
Very early in the game and throughout. It supports a massive number of players, it brings players together with regular events, and you're incentivized to group grind mobs, unlike Black Desert Online, where you're penalized. I like that dungeons are 6 players instead of 5. I don't know why, I just like it. It feels more
I'm
social.
expecting to
And I
see him
like
as
that
Holy
bosses can be
Paladin
killed
next
with
time,
less than 6 players
XNG.
if everyone does the mechanics perfectly. I haven't seen any boss
That's also
enraged.
another
Holy
component I
Paladin
really
with
like
pop-off
too,
spec with
is
all the
that
tiers
I
got
hate
in.
when games have
Yep.
like boss mechanics that you need to have 6 players to do, where it's like, you know, you have to stand in 6 runes, and if one rune isn't soaked, then like everybody dies. I hate mechanics like that because they're effectively just like anti-carry mechanics. And like Lost Ark had a lot of those, and it made me like fucking hate raiding.
Mechanics yet, and on numerous occasions we've managed to kill bosses with only half the group due to a few people dying.
Yeah, that feels
it
really
takes
cool.
a long time, but it's doable. Things I like, content and systems. Even though I
BRB
haven't gone to
couple
many
minutes.
conflict events yet due to not having a guild, I think it's a fair system to have some events be conflict PvP enabled and some peace. The same goes for open world dungeons turning full PvP at night time.
Yeah.
It incentivizes players to join guilds and learn to PvP, but it's not so oppressive to the point where a PvE player can't enjoy the game and avoid this type of content.
Yeah, I think for me, I'm very much the kind of guy that I don't really care about PvP in any MMO because I feel like it's always going to be bad. But the best kind of PvP in an MMO is the PvP that focuses on the spectacle of large-scale combat rather than the nuances of like which class or which player is better than the other. Because I feel like you're never going to have a world where a game like Overwatch, Deadlock, Counter-Strike, you know, Valorant, or League of Legends, like all of the actual good PvP games, those are like that's what's going to deliver the best like rock, paper, scissors experience. Whereas a lot of MMOs generally don't do a very good job of that because that's not what they're designed for, right? And so I think that having like big scale PvP still is enjoyable as an MMO player.
The endgame Siege PvP and GVG stuff is insanely fun. It's the best pinnacle content in any MMO, really.
But it looks like
Most
we're all a
fun I
bit
ever had
rusty
in an
from
MMO
having
was my
2
days
weeks
of being in
break.
a hardcore Siege guild back in Black Desert Online. So I'm really excited
Hell
to try
no.
this part of Throne.
Hell
I
no.
really enjoyed Throne's solo boss
I'm as
challenge
sharp
content,
as-
Tadal's Tower.
as I've
Going into
ever
it, I
was.
expected it to be gear gated, but every boss
Okay.
is just pure mechanics. And I cleared the whole thing with potato gear as soon as I hit level 50.
I do
love
one
that dailies
stack. Let me
stack
go
up to
through the
5
logs
days
to
before you're at your
confirm that.
caps. You can literally not play for
Oh,
4
in that
days,
case,
then
I'm
catch
less
up on
cheated as
everything
I
on day
ever
5,
was.
You're doing fine, Knutta. It's your first time tanking 25 man.
It's the first time playing for a fucking long time, to be honest.
And you have Tess as a healer, so that doesn't make it easier.
Yeah, Tess already said I don't care about healer parties if she's not really healing. And I'm doing everything I can to make sure she
This is not Wrath. This is not Wrath. You got it all wrong. I am no longer a tank healer.
Still gonna blame you.
No.
That's just the way it is. That's just embrace.
I think I need to lecture you in how healing's supposed to be.
Alright, who should I blame?
Well, you can definitely blame me, Summer. I get you killed on purpose, for sure.
See? See?
I mean, that's different. You're Norwegian. You know how to have fun, you know.
True that. I know how to have fun.
I mean, that video was amazing. That was just what I was thinking when I fought Norwegian.
Oh my god. That's the weirdest video I've ever seen.
They make so much fun of Norwegians, it's perfect.
5, 4, 3, 2.
I also think the way you obtain gear is relatively well designed.
Putting up a neat code.
For a Korean MMO,
I mean, it's the Swedes we don't like, right?
Usually these games will have
we can agree on that.
Inventory space.
Fuck the
A lot of
Swedes.
create problem to sell solution.
Yeah, like you have to you have to loot a bunch of stuff and like the pet loots it if you spend money. Yeah, like BDO.
There doesn't seem to be too much of that in this game.
It was quite fun. Something fun happened on the radio like a few days ago. They were talking about like relationships, and this girl was like, "Oh, my boyfriend or something is bad at sex." And some guy on the radio is like, "Oh, maybe he should go to Denmark and hire a hooker and get better." And they like raged at him and kicked him out.
I think that would be really cool.
And seems
Was
to
it
be
the Hack
vastly
2
improving the game.
video?
It's almost unrecognizable now.
No, I mean it's on the Swedish radio.
Hats off to the devs for the changes so far. Next, let's discuss the things I dislike about Throne. Once again, starting with the visuals. I absolutely hate turning into a dog.
I need to summon a few people.
Ye colderness of people. Grab a flask, even if you don't need one.
Fucking stupid. So fucking dumb. It's so
I bet when Bam finally decides to commit with his warrior to Goibon, then as candy is gonna drop.
Just put a fucking.
Yeah.
Why did you need to reinvent the
For sure.
wheel?
Yeah.
Stop it.
No pressure or anything.
It never drops.
So fucking annoying. I like it.
I have not seen it for a long time.
No,
2
you
months or
don't.
something.
It sucks. I hate it. It's bad.
Yeah, as I said, all the times we killed it and we only seen it twice.
Into a shit animal and go through a weird animation. Bro, just let me fucking sprint. It would be so much better.
No, give us mounts.
Delete the animal shit and give
Fuck
us.
this. Give us mounts. Leave the animals in the game. I want a mount. Let me summon a fucking horse.
Sprint instead.
I wanna run,
I
sprint
really
around,
don't
it's
feel like
boring.
the morphs add anything to the game.
They do
and
nothing.
for me, I'd prefer if
They're
they just
stupid.
took the traditional MMO approach of mounts instead. But at the very least, they need to improve the transition.
By the
from
way,
animal
Knutta,
form to
do you
human form,
got
because
Cancelar
it's
macro?
very funky. The camera zooms in.
Just
the
pop them
camera
and find out.
syncs on this transition, and it doesn't
Yeah,
feel
just pop it.
instant and responsive.
I know how they can fix it. Take it out of the
No,
game.
I don't mind seeing you die in trash.
Solved it.
Yeah, we know.
Just take it out of the game.
Sadly, there's no DI anymore.
Don't
No,
need to
no,
worry
no,
about
the
it.
boss
That,
is
there's no option to enable the animal form only when shift.
Yeah,
is
on the
being
boss I
held.
want to keep you
You need
alive.
to double tap
just go for
shift
it.
to
I
enable
need
and
to see if it
instantly
works.
disable it. So in boss fights,
Trash
you
is
often
the
linger in the
dangerous
animal
part
form for a
for
few
tanks.
seconds longer than
Yeah,
you'd
figure
like,
that out.
wasting stamina and as a result not having enough.
Damn, that's crazy. So this is the way the mechanic works. Man, wow, look at this.
Yep.
So everybody's supposed to get inside the circle? Oh,
I blame Caber.
I blame Bam.
Kava is not tank spec at the moment. He just ran in.
Nobody took any damage.
I was looking away for 1 second and not
Crazy. How about
Don't do
that?
Actually seeing which target you're targeting can be difficult at times.
Don't do
The
that.
indicator is just this small
Come
orange
on.
bracket around
I
an
mean,
already
if you let me
orange
tank
node.
at least
help.
one up, I can help
It
you a little
should
bit.
make the nameplate that you're targeting. It should make it
Watch
bigger.
out for the patrol.
10 mobs at once. You can't really glance and see your target, so perhaps the
It is
nameplate
in
of
some
your
patrol.
targeted enemy could benefit from some customization options. Things I dislike: gameplay. The movement when it comes to flying,
MVP.
grappling, and climbing feels awful.
Please.
Janky animation
Oh,
locks and
Mini can
camera
actually
zooms on
remove
grappling.
poisons.
The climbing is barely
All the
functional.
healers.
You'll see tons of inclines that
No,
you think you
well,
can jump over, but you can't.
I
And
can't.
the transition from flight to human form is not smooth.
Yeah, the funny thing on
that
those
makes this
debuffs
even
here
more
and those
annoying
trash
is that
packs,
there's so
somehow
many
the cursive
busts
doesn't
and
work.
bosses in this game with jumping
And it's not even
works
shown
for
on the
me.
red frame.
mechanics that
What
utilize
doesn't do in me?
grapple and flight.
Somehow.
So much so that you'd think
Well,
this game has the
we found
movement
out last
fluidity
night
of
that
Mirror's
your
Edge.
UI
It
is
does-
completely
If this
fucked.
game had good
No, that was
movement
broken,
and
but yeah,
combat
that happened
fluidity,
before already. That those
I bet it
curses
would
here
probably be
and also
averaging
the poisons here and the trash is not
500,000
shown.
players.
Everything else works out.
I'm not even kidding. I think it's like they're so close to it being insanely good. But the movement and the combat is just fucking terrible.
The movement feels really shit sometimes,
Dog
and
shit.
it's the
Yep.
biggest
Where
area
the
of
fuck is he
improvement
going?
I'd like to see. Now, to be fair to the devs, movement used to be even worse. Until recently, there was inertia when changing directions. I actually had a bug
Just a
where this
small
inertia
trip
was
to the other
re-enabled
side.
for my character, and it felt like absolute dog
That's the
shit
wrong
to just
expansion.
move around the world.
See, this is always a problem. Anytime that you
The
put
other
so
side.
physics to games, and it makes
So we got
it way
like
worse, you
2
probably
raids
just
of this
focus
shit
on
left then, I
the
guess.
gameplay rather than the physics. Unless it's something like Monster Hunter or something like that. always
I
focus
got
on
no
it.
clue, but we need to
Thankfully,
optimize
a relog
because
fixed this
mechanics
issue,
are
but
not gonna
definitely
get
for me, one of the
easier.
game's biggest
Yeah.
weaknesses is the feeling of movement.
Uh,
As for combat,
Yeah.
there's
Apparently
still a
we're
lot of
even getting
clunky
like
combat
violence
abilities.
pre-nerf.
The game has improved, but there's still more
We're
that needs
getting
to
it
be done.
pre-nerf.
Now, when I
Such
say
a
clunky,
yeah,
I
it's
mean
only
that
the big guy
combination of
that's
your
getting
abilities
kind of
that all
nerfed.
tie in with movement.
Is he getting
The
nerfed?
warrior's dash, for example, has a micro animation lock at the start
Well,
and end of the ability. As
we're
a
not
leap, you
getting
begin casting a
what
spell at
his
max range.
face
If the target
pre-nerf.
moves even 1
The one you
centimeter
can
out of
remove,
range, the
control
spell
his
is
feet.
cancelled
And
without
Yeah,
you know
realist.
what? WoW,
Yeah.
what's crazy
Realist,
is
yeah.
that WoW fixed all these problems.
Wireless, yeah.
But I just wonder, since that
years
blue
ago.
post was written a
20
bit
years
strange
ago,
overall,
they
since they
solved
say
all
they
these
want to
problems
restore, they want
that
to
Throne of
restore, they want to
Liberty is
restore
having
stuff that they
right
nerfed for
now.
the raid test so far.
It's nuts.
If I got that right.
But I
What?
think the
Blue
first,
post?
I think the first raid weekend was the nerfed version probably, and then the last weekend was the pre-nerf, maybe.
Maybe didn't check the date when that post came out. If it was before or on the weekend.
Let's kill. Shit.
No.
Det må vi starte
If it
oss.
sucks at level 1, why the fuck would anybody go to level 50?
So
Elden
when
Ring
you
is
go
good
for the blue
at
and then
the
you just
first
turn off
fucking
cross
second.
whenever you are
Classic
close.
WoW is good in the first fucking second. No, I hate it. I hate it. No,
I will
it
take
doesn't
the whelps
get
and
better. If it needs to get better,
skull.
then
Maybe
it is
cross in
bad.
beginning and you can turn it off. We'll see.
Think about it. PoE sucks at level 1, but it gets better. I disagree. I think PoE is great leveling. You make those massive jumps, you get a really cool new weapon, you're doing way more damage. What the fuck? No. If the game sucks at low level, you're not going to have people that are going to invest into getting to high level.
Gear. I think they're
You died to Hillock?
misunderstanding
No,
my
I didn't.
complaint. I understand
I
that
didn't.
cooldowns get shorter, attack speed
I did
gets
not.
faster, some skills can instant cast with skill specializations. I get that. But unless there's an item that literally reads,
I can
removes
start
the
tracking.
animation lock
Just
on
go
X
on
ability,
circle.
then I fail to see how progressing further in the game will make it less clunky. In addition,
Will not get
Throne also
better.
has a few AoE abilities that I feel should be usable without a target, which aren't. Piercing Strike being an example with Sword and Shield, and Devastating Smash plus Guillotine Blade AoE spec for Great Sword. I think the devs should try to make almost every
Call for
ability
buff.
usable without having a target,
Start moving again.
similar to how it works in
you can
Guild
buff
Wars
me.
2.
You just look at this. Like
I
you
can't.
know I've shit on
Someone
Guild Wars
buff me.
2 so much, but like look how
Yeah,
good this
buff me, man.
plays.
Wrong
The
person
ability
was
usable
bought.
This
without
is
having a
so
target,
fluid.
similar to how it
Optima,
works in
please.
Guild Wars 2.
Uh,
Just a small thing,
wasn't
but I
me,
dislike
I've
how
cooled
your
down.
character will
It's fine, I
have
taunted
movement
us. I taunted
interrupted
us.
and
It's fine.
blocked by the smallest of
Wall is up.
rocks or
Kill it,
inclines
Rex.
sticking out of the floor. Some of the arena maps I find annoying that they've incorporated the grapple mechanic to their
bad
map design,
clearance
which
that-
doesn't feel good.
Yeah, I
Here's a
got
great
10
example.
seconds.
I fell off the map, I tried to grapple back up,
Good one.
and I'm just completely
That's
backed
fine.
up.
Debuff is gone now.
I can
Something
see how this would be
Yeah,
fun if the grappling was actually good, but unfortunately it isn't. The combat block feature can feel a bit scuffed when you're trying to solo AoE farm. All the circles going off at different times, you're running out of
Going
stam,
for his
and you
slates.
can't get any
Let's kill
channel
the other one.
abilities off. I
Yeah.
think
And
in
watch your Blade
PvE
Fury
you
and
should
stuff
have
on
like
the
2
last
or
one.
3
Doesn't
seconds
count
where
for
you
pass
can't be
anyway.
CC'd after a
You can start
successful
wrecking
block.
boss.
I
I
dislike
think
the
that's true. Anytime that you can get stun locked by mobs, it doesn't feel good to play. Like anytime that a player loses agency over their character and they can't like recover from that, it doesn't feel good. And also, like again, you can make logic about like making the game hard or punishing people for mistakes. I don't care about that. I think doing big AoE pulls is really fun.
You're not
so
removing
if
your
there's something that
bot.
makes it to where you can't do that, then you should change it
What's kick?
because it's fun.
Boss stun.
Sprint and block have
Straight
the
up.
same stamina usage, as when you're grouping up mobs to farm, you simply have no stamina left to block once they're all grouped up. It feels bad.
Yeah.
Additionally, I
It's true.
dislike that after you've killed all your enemies and should theoretically be out of combat,
Watch
your
your
travel
feet.
morph still has its stamina drain as if you're in combat for a solid 10 seconds after it's
So that one
finished.
item.
That's just
I think it was
stupid.
Bellamy.
Yeah.
And playing melee in large-scale
Oh,
encounters,
shit.
both PvP
Booties.
and PvE, can feel bad sometimes. Because
Okay,
you
note
basically
to
need be on
self,
top
do
of
not
your target
try
to
out
hit
Hand
them.
of Protection
that's
on
one of the reasons.
trash.
Like for example, like WoW, melee attacks do
Can take
not
this,
actually have to
bring the
occur
rest.
whenever you are right next to the target. You can be 5 yards away or 8 yards away in some cases and do a melee attack.
Oh, I get why.
in WoW.
I kept
And it
wondering
makes the
what it is,
combat
because
feel
it
more
still
fluid.
says splitting in my macro
For
instead
events,
of
you
hand.
might feel like you're just running around with
Just
range
But
like-
hand,
that's
no.
something separate.
before you can even reach your target.
Oh yeah, it's called
Perhaps
Hand
there
of
should be a bit
Protection.
more tolerance
Yeah,
in
that's
regards
why.
to the
Makes sense
distance
now.
that
That's
an
why
enemy
I
needs
need
to
to
be
grip
to
in
use
this
their
one.
abilities.
I am
Because
going
it's
away.
like-
I'm not
Oh,
helping
no.
out on this.
Rerolling
You're
weapons
fucking
is
Fireworks.
I don't mind how they've designed the skill leveling and mastery systems, but at least sell us the ability to transfer
That was someone
masteries or by
else.
skill
That was a really gripper move.
It
I don't
makes
know
Anytime
who
that
that
there's
was.
something that like locks you into a certain type of gameplay and you can't change it, I feel like that's a bad
So
thing.
glad I have charge.
Especially in a game like Throne and
Yeah, I
Liberty,
also saw a warrior
where
MVP.
like being able to use different weapons is part of the game.
even be paid to
Like
win.
locking
If
players
people
into
stop
gameplay, I
enjoying
think
their
is like almost
character,
never a
they'll
good
quit.
idea.
If they have the option to spend money to try a different playstyle
Yeah.
without feeling like they've wasted tons of time, then
Exactly.
they might stick around. The auction house is extremely laggy. I hope this is just a launch issue, but
haven't
it's
done this
not
yet.
been very responsive since launch.
Mhm.
I dislike the micro FPS freezes you get when you open and close the map, as well as other UI elements.
Yeah.
This could
Oh,
use
yeah.
Oh, there.
Some of
That
the
grip
quests
was
during the leveling
horrible.
process were
Goodbye,
awful.
shaman.
And we
Oh.
pulled, of
Leveling is
course.
quick, but from level 30 to 45, it felt like every quest was either a puzzle,
Ooh.
a jumping
That-
puzzle, or
the spell
utilized the game's
fast.
awful climbing mechanics.
Move
Oh,
them
Some
out of
part-
this
I'm
healing
level
thing.
35. Oh
part of the
boy.
game would feel better if they improved the feeling of movement. The new player experience in Throne is not the best, in that the game does a poor job of teaching you about its progression systems. Traits, dissolving gear, and the procurement of resources, to name a few.
The problem with a lot of MMOs is they front load the player with too much information. I think that the best game for like giving
Move out.
players information at the right frequency, there's two games. I think New World did a great job.
Silas, can you
And
sooth
I also think that
skull
Classic
and
WoW does a great job.
cross?
The problem is that whenever you
Got
get introduced
BOEs.
into a new game
You
and
do?
then they give you 7 different menus and systems that you have to learn within the first 3 hours of playing the game, the average person isn't going
BOEs
to
or
be able to
BOE?
retain all of that information, and they're not
thought it was
going to remember it
multiple,
all.
2 at least.
And so I think
Really?
that spacing out progression
Think so.
systems more
I might have
and
clicked on
then
the same
allowing
mob
players to
twice,
kind
though.
of gain a degree of mastery
Think I'm
over
missing
one
one.
progression system
Just keep
before
soothing,
introducing them to
yeah.
the next
And,
one
just
is a
summon on
better
in
way
the
to
back.
not overwhelm players and also to
Summon.
make them feel like they're understanding
No
what they're
one
doing
got
more.
thrown
Because I
over.
think that what happens is that players might forget about a system and then they'll keep leveling, and it's like, well, yeah, you front loaded them like.
Oh
an
my
hour
god,
of
we managed
learning
to
content,
skip a
basically,
pack.
and they have to remember all of this and like keep up with it at the same time, and they just started the game.
In total,
There's
we
no way
took
that's gonna
the
happen.
same amount.
And so people get overwhelmed, and it's not a good experience.
A lot of pitfalls for new players to mess up their characters, especially for those that don't watch YouTube guides.
Yeah, exactly.
And finally, the game is pay to win.
Do I need to
It's
skip
not
any of
BDO
the
levels of
stacks
pay
in
to
phase
win,
1, or
and a
You
free-to-play
can skip
player could
all you
definitely
want,
play the
but
game,
you're the
get
only
good
one
and
going down,
enjoy
and
it.
then you
too bad.
kill
It's
as
not going to
much
be
you
as
can.
fast as a pay-to-win player, but it's achievable. Finally, here's a small list of improvements I want for
Powered
Throne
rune
and
weapon
Liberty.
is really good
Forgive me
down
if
there
some of these
when
are
you have
already in
20
the game
stacks,
on
and so is
Korea. I don't
AMS.
play KR, so
yeah, I'm
I
just
don't know
gonna
what's
save it
coming
all for
soon.
downstairs.
Considering that a lot
Yeah.
of the in-game armor is just
No
as
one
good
goes
or
in.
better than cash shop
Tessie will
cosmetics,
taunt
let us
Tyrellium
collect
and
the
pull.
appearance of armor that we've obtained in
And
the
Knut
lithograph
will
book,
start, you
so we
just
can
bring
then
him
use
like,
that as cosmetics
probably
too.
stand here.
Oh,
Put
I
all
would
in
like
these
more
on
than
Knut so
3
he can
ability
drag
loadouts.
fast.
3 is not enough. You
Go
have
in
multiple for
50.
PvP, PvE, solo, small scale, large scale,
Yeah.
and so on. Remove animation locks on more abilities.
Less than
Overhaul the
pull.
movement system. We need improvements to the grappling, jumping.
That's what they need
Yeah,
to do.
pre-pot
Like,
on
that's
2, I'm
all
gonna
I want.
taunt on 1.
Fix the movement, fix the combat.
You taunt on 1,
I play
and
the game.
everyone pre-pot on 2.
That's where I'm
Unless
at.
you only want
As well
one
as
pot in
smoother
the fight.
transitions in and out
But
of
didn't I
morph,
say that?
make it easier
Yes.
to
I don't know.
re-roll, sell weapon mastery transfers on the cash shop if you
Not
want.
listening.
The game's already pay to win,
Obviously.
so you can
Perfect.
give you the option
It's,
to pay to re-roll.
Oh,
which
no
is
worries,
completely
I'm not
fine.
listening
That's true.
Make a
either.
help
Yeah.
chat or
Exactly.
buddy system to help new players
What did
avoid
you say?
mistakes and common pitfalls.
Exactly.
I think that, like, I don't think they should add a buddy system. I think that instead of that, they should just make it so new players can't make mistakes.
5,
Like, it's one of the
4,
biggest unnecessary L's I think
2,
PoE takes
1.
is that they lock new players into a build. And, like, you know, Settlers of Calgar, like, they kind of, like, tried to change this now that gold can be used to respec. But, like, if you're a new player and you get to Catava and, like, you don't have any
Back
fire
up.
resist and it keeps one-shotting
forgot
you,
to push
and you're
Ematsu.
bad, right? So you're not able to
That's
avoid all
fine.
the attacks.
Next one,
because
Etsy
you're
will
again
bury
new.
the next blackout.
And, like, you can't
Okay.
respec because you don't have Orbs of Regret because they're so expensive. You're just kind of, like,
Frontal.
fucked, right?
That's
You're bricked.
this.
And so, what's the person going to do then?
Do you need it further
They're gonna
under
quit
to
the game.
cleave, or?
It's
Why-
good. I think Genspire is popping off,
Basically,
so
like,
it's good.
The
Yeah.
harder you punish someone, the harder someone is going to try to not get punished. What is the outcome of that? The outcome of that is that they're not going to try to learn things and figure them out themselves. They're just going to look everything up on a YouTube guide. And I think then when people feel like they have to look something up on a video on a
Next
website
blackout
instead
coming
of
now,
actually
can
playing and
use
learning
your
the game
barrier.
themselves, the game has failed.
Dispel him.
So,
Spread out.
like, I think that more, like, instead of, like, helping players
Touch the
not make
frontal.
mistakes, make it to where the mistakes can't happen.
Frontal.
Ability to change the time of day, change the weather, and to turn off the UI during photo mode. Add a small duration of CC
Like cheating?
immunity
Yeah.
following a successful block. Give us more customization options to help us see which enemy we have targeted. And finally, delete the
Okay,
furry stuff.
can you do
Get
chop?
rid of it out of the
Yes,
game.
I have
yes,
4
And
stacks at the
whoever
moment.
decided it was a
Yeah,
cool
don't stand
idea
on
over
tank.
to Square
I can
Enix to
give
go
him
work
a
on
fast
Final
guy.
Fantasy
Do you
14.
just want me to,
Overall, it took me
Yeah,
quite
yeah.
a while
That's
to
a
get
fact.
used to it, but I'm
Just gonna
finally
enter
enjoying
one.
Throne of Liberty, and it definitely seems like a
Bring him
game
back
that
to
will appeal
center
to
if you
me in
can.
the long
Yeah.
term.
You got in, just
provided
go out.
the devs can keep improving
Or
it
do you just
and
want me
they
to
don't
move out?
ramp up
No,
the
you kill
difficulty
those
for
who
them to
can.
be any higher.
We just
hope
had a
they
As
few
an
people getting
ex-BDO
ported. You can
player,
rest
an
Persian.
old school RuneScape enjoyer, someone whose
Engulfing
best
sim.
MMO memories are those
Spread for
large-scale
engulfing,
epic
guys.
PvP encounters, I think this game is made for someone like me. But I also think Throne has a lot more mass appeal than Black Desert Online, considering the PvE side of the game is actually really fun and
it's
accessible
actually
with
good.
some satisfying boss mechanics. That being said, this game will not
I feel
be
like AoE farming in BDO looks way cooler than AoE farming in this game, though. Like, just like the farming experience of BDO is really cool. Like, you gathering up all the mobs, you fucking like, blowing them all up, right? But, like, one thing this game has that BDO doesn't have is numbers. Like, I'm a big guy for numbers. I want to see how much damage I'm doing.
for
Engulfing
everyone.
soon.
If you can't get used to the at times clunky gameplay, then you're 100% justified and valid, because my experience is that it isn't something that really gets much better, but you do get used to it and you learn to appreciate its
Give them
quirks.
space. You see
Let me know
those
in the
guys
comments
explode.
below what you think about Throne and Liberty so far, and if you enjoyed the vid then help us out with a like. What I'll probably do in a few months' time is follow up this video with one titled Throne and Liberty
stacks.
after 1,000 hours
Yeah,
or something,
you can
so
come out,
subscribe
Cata.
and keep an eye out
sure.
for that.
Coming
Thanks
Just
for
taunt
watching,
bus
have a
whenever
good
you're
day,
out.
and I'll see you in the next one.
I
Taunt it
think
now.
that
Yep.
if a game
You're
has
watching refs.
clunky and bad movement
Okay.
and combat,
There's usual wall when you
this
get
is a great
ported.
video, by the way. Give it a like, give him
Yeah.
a sub.
Girls
I've
come
watched
up.
Basic Peon ever
First
since
breath,
he had like
it's
fucking
on
20k
triangle.
subs. He was making WoW videos, right? Been a very, very long time. There's the the video. If you don't have combat and movement that feels good, why
Second
the fuck
breath.
would you want to play the game?
Sun cross.
Like, why would you get invested?
When you have a
or
res,
anything like that?
Knut now.
You have 1 hour.
Why would you think to yourself, this game that doesn't feel good, I want to invest 50 hours
Make sure
into
you also
it
don't have flames
to
in melee.
figure out
Move the
what's gonna
bus.
happen in the
Last
game?
breath, it's on cross again.
Like the freedom of movement and the ability to do
Engulfing
combat
coming
that
up.
feels good means more than anything, because that is the one commonality that every single person in the game will experience. So if the combat and the movement feels bad, that is 90% of what you're doing in the game. You're
and just
moving
take it underneath
around
the
and
other
you're
one.
fighting things, basically, right? So if that's bad, the game's
Next
bad.
blackout Etsy, you can use
If they
barrier now
fix that,
on Bobby.
this game
And stack
can
up
be
on cross,
massively
please.
successful.
Skulder this. Dispel him.
But they need to it
And
really
spread.
does need balance. Yeah, the morphing system is stupid, but it's primarily the movement.
Next
and
one,
combat.
flush you can link
Like
and.
everything else is like several.
Next one, you
degrees
go
under that
sacrifice yourself.
because of how
You just move
important it
away.
is.
Yeah, link is up
Mid can
still.
become exceptional.
Yeah,
I
but
guess
we
so.
don't have enough people, so next one just
And
sacrifice
RuneScape,
in
best
20
example.
seconds.
I'm not sure about that. I appreciate the other aspects of the game. To me, the combat's more tolerable. It feels like 7 out of 10, but other things make up for it. I feel like
Make
for
sure
an
you're a little bit
MMO to
spread
be
though
like
for all
really,
the Twilight
for me to
Blast.
want to invest a lot of time into it,
You
it
have
has to
paints
be
up, you can use it.
really,
Etsy.
really good.
Okay.
Like I don't want to play like a mid MMO, right?
My wall is ready.
Is that something that can easily be fixed in patches?
DJ, go
I
out,
think they probably
sacrifice.
can't, but I also think that
Don't
Throne of
heal him.
Liberty changed
Just
their
let him
combat a lot already from
stay in
what it
DPS
was
as
on
long
the
as he can.
first beta when they had autoplay. So
That's
I do
this.
retain a degree of hope that it will keep getting better, but I really don't know. If they fix it now, it contradicts with your fact that people won't change their mind.
Yeah,
but like fixing it now is the
missing a
next
lot of
best
damage.
option.
It's gonna
Like
be a
they
go
should have
again.
fixed it before release, and I think that if they had fixed it before release, you'd probably see a way higher retention ratio of people playing the game. However, the next best thing is to fix it now. That was a gotcha. It does. That actually is a gotcha. Yeah, that's a perma. Yeah, people that are playing it now
Let's
only
rest
because
up.
it's a new MMO, they have nothing else to play and it's relatively fun. Yeah, I think so too.
No connect for that.
Definitely
Yeah, unless
gotcha.
we have
Yeah,
Soul
it's just
Stone.
again,
We don't,
obviously, like yeah, it
then
would have
just
been better
tank.
if they fixed it on release, like
think so.
obviously, right? But yeah, that's the way I see it. That's a gotcha. Gotchas are when somebody takes something that I said previously and then tries to misunderstand it in order to make it seem like it's contradicting what I'm saying at a current point. And like, if somebody brings something up and it's like kind of it makes sense.
What do you mean,
Then, yeah,
Tassa?
sure, I probably won't ban
We're
them.
doing
But
great.
anybody like a lot of people on the internet have like this
Huh?
thing that they do where they
We're
try to
doing
like, catch
great.
people in contradictions. And I would say like 99% of contradictions that are quote caught by people on the internet are just misunderstandings.
We're
Right?
doing
It's like,
something
or a
alright.
deliberate misunderstanding that's done with the
Did you have a
intention
long
and purpose
thing
to
there?
like, oh yeah, I'm gonna misunderstand this and like then talk shit, you know?
Huh?
So
Did
that's
you think
generally
long
my opinion on it.
before you
But
answered
anyway,
that?
gentlemen, I am going to go ahead and call the podcast that I need to do today.
Yeah.
And so
Yeah.
I'll be back on tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be a very big day. Very big day. We are doing the Diablo 4
this
expansion.
phase
I'm
has
gonna
been
try to
going
play
on
through the
for
campaign,
way too long,
and that's it.
and I get people are tired
Let
of
me
it.
see here. And have fun. Yep.
Oh,
And so
if it
hopefully that's where it
helps,
goes. That's how it
Paranoia,
goes.
the guild I'm in,
Short stream.
we're
Yeah,
still
yeah.
raiding 2
Mondays
days.
are always going to be short streams for me. That's just the way it is.
Sorry.
That's depressing.
With one team
Yeah,
or what?
6-hour campaign. Hopefully, yeah.
Yeah,
hopefully
one
we finish
team,
everything. I'm not sure what's
and
going to happen.
you can see the sign up for Sundays are
Have fun. Yeah, I will.
diminishing
And, thank you
because
guys
of
very much.
tiredness,
I
and we
appreciate
haven't
it.
had a
And I will see
break
you
yet.
all
So
tomorrow.
yeah,
All right, boys,
it's weird.
peace. See ya.
When are you raiding? Sunday and
Wednesday and Sunday.
oh,
Not even a break through the summer.
Yes, ammo in the
Nah, it was
Kinda
maybe 1
impressive.
week.
People are
Yeah,
hugging
yeah.
to it.
It's not a good space. We're having a meeting on Wednesday.
Five, four,
I don't think I
three,
checked the storage.
2, 1.
2 left.
Isn't the coin in the garbage? Did I have a YouTube video
Blackout.
put out? of me playing Silent Hill? Is this why people are stuck on everything doing... Hold on.
Next one will be Etsy.
Maybe not.
Sure.
What's this?
No, I don't. Okay. Okay, storage is locked. Alright, now I go to the pool. I watched you yesterday? Oh, well. Time moved on. Those coins are from, like... I guess if you were to divide the game into levels, like 3 levels ago.
Blackout.
One stack. Dispel in 3, 2, 1. Can spread out. That's the frontal.
Let me loot this room before I move through.
Dodge all of this.
+4. Empty.
And try to bring him back to middle after this next one, if possible.
Nothing inside of them.
1 left.
Yeah, that's great.
Oh. Okay, there's a garden.
If you have meteorite, you come to circle.
Interesting.
Engulfing soon.
Spread for engulfing range, please be out so we don't have flames in the melee.
Inside in
He got out of the pool and made a break for the
Yeah.
garden, cutting
So
himself
when he gets
wide
ported,
open
you
in the
just take him
process.
underneath
Thank
the
God
other
he's
one.
still here.
But don't move him
Maybe
now.
Manic
Don't
Expo
stand on
can have
Knute.
orderlies hold him down.
Yep.
Barely
We have
managed to
flames,
stitch him up,
unlucky.
and he's back in his room for now, sedated.
You can try to bring him a bit closer, if possible, for cleave.
Mold remover. What even is that? Do I need like a fishing
Engulfing
line
soon.
and combine it with this bent hook?
Engulfing coming up.
Alright, let's get into the garden, see what's up. It's locked.
Watch for deep breath. Engulfing soon.
We're watching refs. Engulfing as well. Stay spread.
Deep breath 1.
First breath. It's on cross. Give the engulfing people a bit of space.
Deep breath 2.
It's on cross again.
He doubled. I didn't know he'd do that.
Shifting in 20 seconds.
Yeah, just come
just
him out.
run out.
Yeah. Get ready to heal Knute when he's taunting.
Engulfing soon.
Engulfing coming up and last breath as
Deep
well.
breath 3.
It's on triangle. Taunt now, Knute. Taunt.
Taunting.
We're gonna change the drakes now. Rest your vent, please. Possible, anyone? Get ready to heal yourself. Gonna start on low HP.
You're the first person to say that. How does it feel? Oh, titties.
Blackout.
Stack up. You can dispel him now. Spread out. Nice.
I guess I should go into the greenhouse up here. Even though I feel like I've already done this. Oh. Alright, I'm in the pool.
Who do we vote for dying this time? Can Mary?
It's
That's
sludgy in there.
No, I'm not gonna.
Do you feel the pressure now?
I have a challenge for you. Priests, grab Tessa in there and kill her in that way.
I'm gonna say Mott.
See if you can make that.
That's not very nice.
Where's
I
draw?
mean...
I would put it on draw.
Okay,
Yeah. Drow quit.
Sadness.
Really?
Yep.
Did he give a reason, or was it something personal?
He's just not feeling it anymore. I mean, first time he told he was quitting was at TBC End. He never really wanted to play Wrath, so I'm amazed that he made it this far.
Watch your feet.
Oh, damn it. Why did you save Camari? That's not nice.
You only vote for the explosion, not for the cleave.
I'm thinking this will work.
Watch your feet.
Video games love to do
We
this.
should start making. Yes.
Here we go.
Yes.
Damn. I was about to say Caver for memes, but I chose someone else. I lost. Took the L.
Oh, that's perfect. I'm so happy.
Those are the only options in horror games. Oh, shovels.
He's now never gonna stop pulling the flame elemental towards you. That's it.
Okay, there's
Huh?
a couple more options, but now, hold on, I hear something. You mother.
Stunned.
Oh, you managed not to pull all at the same time, okay.
And the day is still young.
What did I get again? Maintenance key.
And the night is dark and full of terrors, but Jesus.
Stunned.
I'm assuming this. Oh, so now I'm gonna drain the pool. Massive loot down here, surely. What? Oh, that's it.
Stunned.
Alright, second bracelet acquired. What do you think you're doing, bro?
But seriously, healers, we should start a kill list
So I need one more.
in healer channel.
Bracelet should be achievable.
Hit list.
Can I be honest?
Pretty sure it's just gonna be filled up with
You mean you want to open a health insurance or what?
I guess I go into the doctor's lounge. I don't think I've done that yet.
Do we have to start paying taxes?
Yeah.
For fucking health insurance.
Taxi money.
Death and tax.
Protection. So every habit.
Nothing as sure as death and tax.
Fucking mafioso.
Anything on heroic I need to know.
Yeah. I mean, it's okay. So you're gonna take the left one. Ignatius is gonna do that frontal cone. You just face him away from the raids. You can on the pull just stack them here, and you will basically be here on the cross.
Yeah, makes sense.
And Sima will move out the other one when Glaciate's about to happen. He's gonna do the jumping thing, your guy, where he's jumping to the range and running back, and there you have to reposition him a little bit sometimes. And for the second phase, you just pick up the left one again. We go into the tornado, and when we're going into the tornado, Symmetris is gonna taunt the one of you, so you're not tanking everything in anything in phase 2.
Okay.
And in last phase, you also just AFK and following the melee group. So Sima will basically tank everything except here in phase 1.
Yeah, sure.
And for ranged, as usual, we just spread in last phase and you meet on triangle if you have core or what's it called, the other one? Overload, static overload. Yeah, move from the bombs, even though it's not on you, until it picks a target. If it's not on you, then you can stand still. If it's on you, drag it into flame strike.
Easy code.
Onion, you stay a bit close to the bus so you can kick Velodius all the time. All other range you stay max range on pool. We need Mark of the Wild. Yeah, just do as we usually do and we're good. Make sure we have Soulstone on a healer, please.
When you guys are making codes on
If
your
you still have time to do it.
do you do a pattern or do you do a set of numbers in order?
And watch the HP, everyone.
Are you a pattern main or a numbers main?
Timo, tell me when to army. Is it unpull?
Damn, it's pretty 50-50. Okay.
14?
5.
Okay.
My phone code used to be like
we go.
C for chance.
It's okay. Let's go.
Now I do numbers.
Static.
And if you get that the touch fire thing, just stand still because you're gonna break it with the
second floor, I think.
what's it called? Yeah, exactly. Swap to Ignatius, everyone, for the shield.
It's either that
Glaciate.
or it's the safe. I think nurses station.
Make sure we're kicking good.
Static.
Core is coming out soon.
Burning blood. Core.
Mobile, go middle.
Way more on Velodius. Watch the HP, guys. Everyone on Velodius. Millie, you can even follow him, but don't AFK on him and glaciate.
Glaciate soon.
He's moving, we can follow, but remember to go back.
Glaciate.
Run away.
Okay. Thank you.
Still hit Velodius, guys. What's the HP? And now we cleave Millie on Ignatius. Rescal Mary, Jovent. More on Ignatius, guys. HP. That's good. So now just pick up the left one again. Good. And we have winds. When we gun in the winds, he will taunt a few.
Nice, I'm in.
Winds is on the stairs. We go in and move away from them so we don't get sucked in the other ring.
Hopefully I get a bracelet in here.
Simmer can taunt Arian.
Get in the air.
Watch the thrust up on the stairs.
Quake.
On Vero.
Get grounded.
Flame strike is near you.
Did y'all need that? Like
It's perfect. Get grounded now.
they feed me garbage and
It's in the middle.
meat crawling with maggots, thick with sinew.
What's the first orb in the middle of the room?
Juice is red and yellow. Hit the back of my throat.
Go away from the tornadoes if you can. It's on Vero again.
My throat is sore.
Man, he needs help.
An aching, throbbing.
You see the flame strike?
I push it all out, but I can still taste it.
Rod on you.
Rods go out.
Fuck.
Spread from each other. Another frost orb on Millie. Move away.
Thunder shock.
Mold remover. Nice.
Get
Good
in the air.
interrupt. It's on Wintergale. Flame strike is on Millie. Move the bus.
Patients were like seeing the world in the weird, rusty, like moldy state.
How can you get hit by it as a mage? I wonder.
And like the doctors didn't realize.
Put up a soulstone, Warlocks, one of you. Or
They
with
should have
combat
already.
rush.
Get in the air.
Like a basic potato soup, and it just looks like maggots. And they just have to eat.
What, who got the frost orb?
Sounds miserable.
The last one.
The guy with the new monitor. Couldn't see it.
New monitor.
Did you ice block, Winter?
No, it literally just spawned in front of me.
It's okay, man.
And what are the odds? It's like
But we can rush you.
all over the fucking.
That's kind as well.
There's no like animation for it as well. See, it's gonna pops up.
I was gonna say, holy shit, I'm on the DPS meter. That's all fucking ice reprisal.
Okay. Oh, that's pretty crafty. 47712, I think.
Table. Soul well.
But good job, Vero. Dodging 2 ops, 1 pull.
43712. Okay. So with this new info,
Yeah, he even got sucked down and slowed.
All for nothing if anyone else
Damn,
fucks
I'm
it up.
jealous.
Sadly.
No, it's it's for second phase, as I usually do. I'm tanking both. Now today it's you. That's the thing. I think it was fine.
Just one.
I don't
Yeah,
know
I was
what
just
first part of the sentence
nothing's
mean.
making it.
Now we don't have ninja pull at least. Let's go.
4, 3, 2, 1.
But the facing was good, interrupt was good, just keep it up.
oh, this has okay. 4. Thank God I checked. 4. 37.
Touch fire.
Got it.
Static. Core. Glaciate soon.
Drop to Ignatius for shield.
Glaciate. Static. Burning blood.
Watch the HP of the buses.
Core.
You see me to kick, I'm doing the thing.
Yeah, I can do next.
Great.
Oh, I kicked the wrong one. Someone do next on Florius, please.
Fire.
Yeah, I got it.
Good. What's the HP now, guys? Close to face.
16, 14.
Glaciate soon. Core.
All range on Velodius. Melee when he comes back, we swap as well.
Frozen.
Swap to Velodius. That's good.
Phase 2. Air.
Let them pick them up.
Go down to the first floor.
And go in the air.
Put the 3 bracelets on, which gives us a key. Or no, I think up here.
It's Neos here on stairs.
C.
Rods, move out. Watch the orb on the stairs. We can move away from it already.
Orb.
Was unlocked.
Okay, Orps didn't move out.
Get grounded.
Just rest test and get grounded.
Careful, Flame Strikes is up now.
Oh, it's gone.
Oh, okay, it worked.
Another orb on stairs.
Clear.
Don't get sucked into the air.
Orb.
On the end spy. Flame strike on melee.
Get grounded.
Alright. Inventory. I'm not sure what order it goes in.
Another orb near melee. Watch out.
Thunder shock. Orb.
On Leo.
Get in the air.
Flame strike is on melee Leo, where melee just were.
Okay, I don't think I'm able to do this part yet. Maybe I can.
You can go in the air. I don't know if we get it, but just go in the air. More on Arian. What's the HP?
4.
Yeah, cool. Okay. So Sima will take the bus, and range you all spread out across the room. Make sure you use all the space and don't stand on each other.
Okay, let me see. There is a 4th floor.
Let's move him out to the edge, Knute. It's on you. Sima, yeah, confirm. And melee we go on the circle and stay max melee range.
If I can open that, I'm able to go to where
First gravity, you use your rally Paxter, or is it Perisher who has it up?
I don't have it.
Okay, so Perisher if you have it on the gravity here. And you can use your Himatsi. And Leo, use your him in 3. Yeah, now it's fine. Touch these seats.
Let me go see if there's that top floor.
Gravity
Because
crush.
I saw stairs, I just need to go up.
And rally if you have. Ah, not yet. 15. Okay. Good. Really clean.
Okay, seems pretty easy to understand.
Yeah, it's pretty simple.
Yeah, Demon and Jungle are owing the healers a keg of beer each.
All the way up.
Yeah, I thought that the fire would definitely break the waterlogged thing, but it definitely didn't.
Why you both had it up and we both saved you?
Dimo, you have blood off spec, right? Because I'm gonna lock Shaman on this one.
These. Where the fuck do these go?
For kick. I want some fiesta.
God dang it. Okay.
Whenever you kill Trash, just put a portal in.
So there goes that idea out of the question. Am I able to solve those wristbands? I don't know what I have. That's gonna tell me the order. Maybe this?
Remember, you need to do loot on 2 characters.
I mean,
Yeah, we're gonna do Cho'Gall immediately and then we do the rest on the other one. I will go back on DK after this was. And you will have to turn over Master Loot on this one.
Yep.
I'm gonna go back and look at them.
Oh, I cannot until we're out of combat.
Ooh, crap.
Roll.
Oh, 3 BOEs.
Fucking beast.
Yoink.
Take it. Free roll.
What is it, like 200 gold?
I don't know.
1200 according to my last scan, but it's not much.
It's pocket money.
Sub tip.
I agree with you, Kaver. I just prefer it in my pocket than yours.
It's going for the healer taxes.
The healing taxes.
Yep.
What about the tank taxes?
Nope.
I will not stand for this.
Oh.
Viva la... Ah, fuck, I can't even say that word.
Like,
Let's get a summoning portal.
I don't know what I'm even trying to do here.
And Anya, you're kicking right side and I'm kicking left, right?
Okay.
Whoops, ignore that.
Welcome.
Very nice.
Hit the wrong button.
well.
Thank you. And yeah, Knitte, you will mainly be on bus, and Simmer, you just turned off at 85% to get the first stack.
Yeah.
And then he will take
Same
second.
like we did in the
Yeah,
10-man
exactly.
Knitte.
Okay, so I just turned back after
Yeah.
each time you get the buff.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do full rebuff.
Yeah, and can we get note?
Yeah, we can.
We need a summoning portal, so.
I'm here.
You here?
Yeah.
Alright.
I just need to find a note. Cho'Gall.
We doing the G-Straw?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, don't dispel Inspire, don't dispel Wintergale, don't dispel Bellamy, don't dispel Caver. And if Vam you wanna do it as well, you can also do it. And
How many
flush
this
no,
time?
that's
Okay.
I don't know, like 5 or something. We're all gonna do it.
And we need
Yeah.
to
Just
need to have a specific spec or
No, you just need to do mage armor. And then you pray for like crits so you get mana back.
if you guys should at least
You're gonna
manage
go
to be in the same place for the Spiritling later though.
Yeah, so the first one you're all gonna block. And the second one we're gonna use barrier from Leo. So Leo, you don't use it on Shadow AoE 6, you use it on the second Shadow AoE. If you see the mages, let's say all the mages, you're gonna stand left side. So you just use it on the mages over here on the left side. And Etsy, you paints up Kava, and Mock, you have your pet. And the third one, we're gonna get a link.
But Leo doesn't have barrier.
Oh, it's Etsy, yeah, Etsy. So Etsy, you're gonna do barrier over here on the left side where the mages are gonna be. On the second AoE. I'll try to tell you when. And we're gonna drag the ads to this cross to right side, Simen, Golemagg.
Right side. Alright.
No way a note in the apartment would tell me something going on way up here.
You're taking right side and you're dragging them right side. Simmer is taking left and dragging right.
This is gonna be interesting.
Why? It's gonna be great.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And help dispel people we don't got a boomy.
Chicken, you mean?
Conversion soon.
Shamans could have solved that. We're not too far away.
Find something that talks about that person.
Shadow ad.
I think I do need to unglyph because I think I forgot.
Flame destruction.
Yes.
Conversion soon.
Okay.
Dim tank.
I don't
Yep,
know.
turn back.
I don't fucking get it.
Empowered shadows.
So we're
Conversion
not blocking
soon.
this one, of course. It's when you have 100.
Chat, am I able to solve this puzzle right now? Or am I missing something?
Can you kick first, Simmer? Because I had to kick you.
Someone's got to tell me. Yes, I am able to solve it right now. Okay. Alright.
With the fire melee on the left side.
I don't
Flame destruction.
Don't dispel the people.
Shadow ad.
Don't dispel mages and warlocks.
And shaman.
Conversion soon.
And shaman, okay.
Add soon.
I knew it.
Kill the ads, guys.
Shadow on boss.
Yeah, but just not killing the ads fast enough at all.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think we're wiping.
Oh, yes.
I go again.
Empowered shadows.
We need to focus a bit more on these ads, guys. I will unglyph that stump now, so I can help as well.
So I guess I gotta make some type of creature here. Is that a tail?
Strange how long 1.9-second cast time is when the boss is running towards you.
And then
Feast.
And you're trying to try out at combat dress.
am I missing part of this tail here? Am I crazy? Oh. No, it doesn't seem right.
Soul well.
It kind of looks right. Oh no. I think I see.
Alright, let's go again. And let's focus more on these ads. Hunters, make sure you hit them as well.
So this is the thingamajig.
Any healers volunteer to follow the tanks out?
Can do so.
So the order.
Just keep hots on them as well, Jovan.
This has to do something with this shit over here.
Just remember, it's an ad fight, guys. We don't have to repeat this.
Wait. Alright, so there's the button. Let's just
5,
clear this out.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Conversion soon.
Ooh. Okay, so the books are on my map, which is nice. But do I...
Shadow ad.
Do I just go in order from left to right?
The other one's gonna be in the raids, in the range.
Conversion
Okay.
soon.
6 here, so I don't know.
They're ready to kick.
1 H4.
Am I tanking?
Yep.
Empowered shadows.
Taunting again.
Arrow,
Yep.
circle, titty. Arrow
Conversion
to the north.
corrupted adherence.
Circle, titty. Last one. Wait, what was it? Fuck. Wait.
Fired up.
That one. So that didn't seem to work.
Flame destruction.
Hmm.
Shadow add. Conversion soon. Add soon.
Can dispel us
Shadow out.
now? Dispel all of us, good.
Oh, what's
Empowered shadows.
There's blocks now.
No, that doesn't do shit. Fuck, I thought that was gonna
Let's see
help me.
pins up. Kiva.
I need some type of number graph that's gonna help me correlate this shit. Either that or he talks about it in
Fired
this.
up.
I mean, Magna is pretty low.
We're all low. Just come and link in melee.
Yeah, get
Flame
together.
destruction.
Go. As soon as the
Don't
kicks are
grab you
down.
in 30
Okay,
seconds.
coming
Shadow
now.
add.
Just top the
Something.
raid now then. Next one, XNG, use
Corrupted
up.
use your
adherence.
hand sec on
again.
Mock and Tess on Kiva, and
Move.
mages you get the berry on the left side.
Shadow
So
add on throne.
Move.
Do we get it now or?
Empowered shadows.
yeah, please. Use the berry on the left side.
Oh shit, sorry.
Huh.
Conversion
There's no
soon.
barrier here.
Don't up me. Thank you.
You have the numbers. Do I though?
Bruh.
Flame destruction. Add soon.
Oh, I do.
Shadow add.
But there's 7 numbers here. I guess maybe the 7 doesn't count. So
Shadow
9,
hold on.
2, 4, 5, 7, 1, 9, 2. 9,
Conversion
2,
soon.
4, 5, 7, 1.
Empowered shadows.
He's so special. 79658, 79. We're even getting a 6. What?
Walling here.
May not pit it in the next set. Do we have a res and use it on Jens
1,
by
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
and rebuff
Nothing off you.
us?
Send my tank.
Flame destruction. Corrupted adherence.
Just ignore the adherence. Start pulling him to
Shadow
the
add.
corner.
9, 2, 4, 5, 7, 1.
Conversion soon.
I'm going 9, 2, 4, 5, 7, 1. I don't know what you're talking about.
Stack for conversion. Dodge the crash though.
Phase 2.
Okay, you can last.
Get the shaman.
Empowered shadows.
Keep shielding Mock
Creations.
and Bellamy if you can.
Got it. 9, 2, 4, 5, 7, 1, 9, 2.
Kill these bloods.
9, 2. 9, 2, 4.
Tentacle in range, watch out.
That didn't work.
Guess we're good to stay.
Yeah, it's fine. As long as you don't have big
Wait a second.
tentacle.
Because I was doing it wrong. Okay, I'm an idiot. So I want to do circle
Melee tentacle, you have to move.
Creations.
9, 2,
We're
8.
killing these small ones. And kick them.
9, 2, 4.
You can hear Metzi.
5, titty.
Watch your
Face away.
puking. If you have any CD left, just use it and start dragging him to the middle.
Face away.
Got it.
If you have wall Calamari, just wall and taunts.
Yeah, 9245. I don't know why everyone was question marking that.
Creations.
Ignore these small ones.
Alright, so now I go up to the 3rd floor, and this should allow me to go way up there. I should save the game.
How did you die, Apple? Oh, you got chain lightning.
I got PvP'd.
Yeah, I saw the answer. Yeah.
Why do I always get PvP'd?
You're lucky I didn't combust you.
He fucking did combust me.
The best combustions is the ones in the beginning on the first conversion where they have fire. That's the best ones.
Melting together. I could no longer tell. Not sure if I can.
I'm gonna kill your fire next time I see it.
This will
Really?
take you to where you need to be, though probably not the way you want to.
We have all these items.
Okay.
Just gonna do them quickly. From this bus. That one. Why can I add this?
Let me go over here to the other set of stairs.
Oh, the add-on is turned off. No, it's not.
So we're going all the way up.
You're gonna swap character again, right?
Yes.
Yeah, let's just put out the loot quick then.
Yeah, but I
Then,
can't.
do them
It
later.
doesn't let me. Let me just reload. Maybe that works.
I'm gonna Hearthstone and Reforge quick. I wanna play actual combat.
Set up a summoning stone, please, already.
Alright, we're up here.
Yep, it should work now.
New zone. I guess I'm gonna go down. Oh. May 9th, rain. May 10th, still raining. May 11th, rain again. Shit. Oh, God, okay. His way of saying you were supposed to go down. I did. But no, it wasn't lying. It'll take you where you need to be, just not the way you thought you'd get there. That girl's over here singing again.
Okay, try it, please. I can relog back.
+1 heroin.
If you want something, Vam, Apo. You didn't really want those items.
There's a fucking loot fiesta in this room.
Just gonna log off.
Alright, so, hydrotherapy room. We now have this last bit of the hospital now unlocked. Oh.
Can hand the master loot again, Tess. We're gonna have all the melee and let's see. Yeah, group 1 and 2 and jungle on the right side egg. And all the casters and Vero on the left side egg. Knut, you saw how to grip the first one on the cast, right? The Spite Caller.
Yeah, more or less just interrupting it, just grip it instead.
Yeah, so when it's around the red mark over there, then you can grip it.
Yeah. Group one on which egg?
Sorry?
Which egg did you want me on? Group one.
You can just help on the melee one.
Alright. Which is on which side?
Right side.
Right side. Alright.
Yeah, so once again, it's Casas and Vero on left and everyone else on right. If Etsy you wanna go and do some disc things, you go in the left one.
The what?
If you wanna hit the egg, then you hit the left one.
Right, yeah.
No, not right. Left one.
Yeah, correct.
Good. Then we have...
Ever gets finally confused.
And Joe, when the first one is gripped, the Spite Caller, you just start hibernating as usual. And Knut, make sure you face the dragon inside the bus, and when the bus starts hitting you in the back, just use your wall.
Yeah.
Hey, Apo, you are here?
Yeah, sorry, my add-on bricked, so I have to do it manually. I'll just be a moment.
Okay. Okay.
I'm ready now. I'm taking some.
Okay, you can reset.
Dude, I swear. Yeah, okay.
We start on the right one, and after X, we're gonna start on the left one.
Please.
Nope, that's not it. I guess I won't open it.
Mirror now. If you want a mirror, do it now.
A big lying fart face. See a fart face?
Whelps, breaths in.
What?
Breath.
Resource dispelling, by the way. Why do you do it both?
Look for slicers.
Yeah, Etsy's move now. Etsy's and Leo just back up on that one. Dispel DJ, good.
Because double must dispel will grief us.
Breath.
What do I do?
Look for slicers.
We're moving now.
Phase 2.
I think I
Breath
actually
Let
just
him
have
pick
to
up the
stop
fresh
him. He's gonna
webs.
run out of ceiling eventually, right?
Don't kill the whelp yet.
Oh, don't kill them yet. Let him pick up the fresh ones. You can misdirect them to him. Go to the back into the shield. Gonna kill them in 3, 2, 1. We're gonna kill them again.
Omelet time.
Go to X.
Egg vulnerable.
Get ready to grab the first one when it's casting.
Fucking motherfucker.
Everyone on Spite Caller.
Phase 3.
Warning.
Yep. I will grab the next one, Demo. Just hit the...
We start on green.
Oh,
Yes.
maybe I shoot his hand.
What?
Get him up.
I think you had stacks and got briefed. It's fine. Skill the other Spite Cola and pick up the Whelps. Use him, Leo. Watch the slices. We move now. It's fine. It's fine.
Okay, fuck, I have to dodge in order to get the shot off.
Breath soon.
Yeah, nice.
Breath.
20 seconds for battle rescue.
I see. Okay.
Look
From
for slicers.
Slicer.
Breath soon.
What's it have to do this
Rack
response?
on you.
Yeah, just help with dispel anyone.
Missing Leo. Ready to kill small ads.
The hell?
We still have one.
Alright, kill small ads ranged.
Look for slicers.
Move from the slices.
Don't kill the one in melee.
Okay.
Breath.
Alright, he's got a fucking swing now.
You can kill these ones.
Breath soon. Look for slicers.
Move from slices.
Breath. Breath soon.
Big heals on Sima. He has 75 stacks.
I have wall
Look
up.
for slicers.
Okay, just call for pin sub if you need from Etsy.
Yeah. I have AG cooldowns. Waiting.
Move from slices. You have Ang?
Yep. I'll just have to wait the orbs.
Yep.
What the fuck? Oh god.
Breath
Can
soon.
just
Shotgun time. Blasting.
just call for hand sack or pin sub or whatever you need, Sima. Also, we can rest and watch for the ops. Move from the ops.
Range, get ready to kill the ads.
Big kills on Sima now. 100 stacks.
Breath soon. Haste.
These guys are dead now. Cool. Yeah, sure.
Breath. Look for slicers.
Kill these ads.
Move from the ops.
I'm just gonna die now anyways.
Yep.
Alright, don't think boss. Never mind.
Put the op.
Bit messy with the stacks.
No, they didn't think so. It wasn't needed. Could have been worse. Ooh, bracers.
I hate my healers.
What?
Nothing
Didn't
Tesla.
float.
Didn't hear anything. Oh, you fucking played like.
Ah, you have a neck. Alright. I'm gonna put these things up.
Ooh, shard.
We have plenty of those. Anyone still need that?
Thank you
Oh,
for
yes,
being
me.
here.
Do you want to go and talk about this or just?
But this depends on what people press. Yeah, we have one actually. Yeah, you can direct me.